Razor B on this track.
Baby mama terrorist. BMT. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around trying to play the Romans, innocent with an evil soul. In public wearing fake hellos, behind closed doors she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong, knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another being instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coat. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups.
All stand, please. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. The Solemn Court now stands adjourned, sine die. God save the state and this honorable court.
Yeah. You may be seated up in this motherfucker. Shout out to the Baby Mama Terrace Bounty Hunters. I'm your host, Mr. Palmer. And what we're going to talk about today is an interesting topic. Y'all know who he is. He been preaching for over, 30 years? 20-some years? I don't know. You know me. I'm just dumb nigga off Cottage Grove just getting off the couch. But it seems that when it comes to a person who just don't want to stay in a lane, when it comes to a person that say, oh, this will give me some more shine, more notoriety, more money at the collection plate. Let me go ahead and look out for these baby mama terrorists and let me go ahead and raise my collection plate. Let me go ahead and take up for these motherfuckers. Let me take up for these baby mama terrorist hoes. These queens. These low like the scums that choose single motherism. Let me go ahead and add some more to the table, to my collection plate. In the name of the Holy Spirit. So help me God. You know how they do. Anything to add more money to the collection plate. You just can't make this shit up, man. And we always say about these baby boomers and these black churches and shit like this. They always come to these baby mama terrorist defense because it builds their collection plates. Just like Government Daddy look out for these baby mama terrorists. Just like Umar Johnson was looking out for these baby mama terrorists. Just like, what's his name? Simp, Derek Jackson looking out for these baby mama terrorists. These life coaches looking out for these baby mama terrorists. You know how they get down. All because they want to get into these collection plates. It's not about saving the mindset of these baby mama terrorists. It's not about trying to change the laws in their minds. No, it's about collecting more money in their collection plates. That's all it's about. So what they do when a real man come around and tell their truth, what do? They try to shut him down and make him the evildoer, but then turn around and say he is one of the messengers of God. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. I mean, I'm just saying, I actually feel the little spirit here because I like to call out these simp enforcers. Ha! You know, I like to call out these lame ass niggas. Ha! I like to call out these baby boomers. Ha! I like to call out these fake ass preachers. You know, the main ones that like to come save the day. Ha!
Here I come.
It's kind of getting hot in here. Ha! I got my curtain kind of open today. Ha! I see I'm getting a little shine from the Lord. And I see it's time for me to continue to expose these fake ass niggas. But at the end of the day, when these baby mama tears get these supporters from these preachers, the last thing is on their agenda is about saving these baby mama terrorists. The only thing is about is raising the offering. Ha! 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 Yeah. So yeah, we're going to talk about Creflo Dollar. And the reason why we talking about Creflo Dollar, because again, you got another ones who want to come to these bitches' defense. You know, they see somebody that's coming out telling the truth. And you know how it goes when it comes to telling the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
They can't never handle the truth. Never, ever, 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 ever. And when they see that this opportunity, they will use that to go ahead and get some shine, notoriety, likes, money, and everything else. No different these baby mama terrorists. And that's just the truth. And y'all know what I say about that. Thanks to my old school brother.
Truth is what it is.
And that's it. Nothing else really be said. And the thing about it is, this is not going to be the last person to come out to these baby mama terrorist defense. And the sad part about it, if I was a minister and I believe in the Lord and I'm about what's right and I'm about, you know, solutions and changes, what I would have did instead of doing the shit that he did, trying to, you know, call out, you know, Kevin Samuels. And again, I will say this is not about taking up a Kevin Samuels. It's about what's right. And I don't like when these fake ass niggas come to these baby mama terrorist defense. Kevin Samuels is a grown ass man and he can handle his own business. You know what I mean? But what I don't like is when the truth come out, then all of a sudden people say that's an opportunity to look out for these whores. Take off for these whores. Even though they don't have to get no accountability, we're going to look out for them anyway. That's what they do. And that's why I say too many slipping forces on deck in this nation and all around the world. You know, can I get an amen? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah. So when it comes to this, you know, another one coming to the defense. And again, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. And a lot of times these cats need to just stay in their lane, what they good at, and just stick to their own. Instead, they want to jump over to the other side of the fence. And then when people come at them and expose the shit for what they are, then they say, oh, you a devil, God-fearing, you a hater, who hurt you, your mama black, and so on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to tell the truth. And you know how that go.
You can't handle the truth.
So we're going to cook today. We're definitely going to cook today, but I'm not going to cook by myself. I'm not going to cook by myself today. I had to get my brother Ramil on here, you know, my partner in crime, you know, Mr. Pump and Dump. You know, y'all know we got a cold ass video out, right? Cold ass video, man. So we had to talk about this together, man, because, you know, we don't like no fake ass preacher, because when you want to talk about somebody doing dirt, you know, he got a little dirt of his own. And we're going to definitely dissect what he said. And we're going to take this nigga to trial. Yes, you can't make this shit up. So yeah, I got the Pastor Ramil, you know, I'm Deacon Palmer, aka Judge Palmer. So without further ado, I gotta put my brother in Mr. Pump and Dump. My brother Ramil up in this motherfucker, man. Shout out to Ramil. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? Let the church say amen, man. Let the church say amen.
Church say amen. You know what? What's your take on this, my brother?
It's hilarious. Once again, man, people coming for the truth, and they gonna keep on losing, man. He mad. You know what I really think is going on is that Creflo starting to lose money from these hoes like that have been paying him for so long for the BS, because now Kevin's telling him the truth, like, hey, this is what you really need to do if you want this. And he losing that bread. So he had to speak on it, man. You know, had to get the clout, but I'm telling you right now, that was a money move as well.
Yeah, it's definitely an opportunist move. Let me get back to what I said, y'all. Man of God, preacher. You're supposed to try to save all those that want to be saved.
Oh, yeah.
If I was a minister, what I would have did, since he's a man of a higher stature, holier than thou, what I would have did, I'd have reached out to Kevin Samuels And I would have talked to him behind the scenes on how I felt, what I think he could do to, you know, change, why on a spiritual aspect, and why as a man, why I feel that you wrong, or why I feel I disagree, why I feel you need to change how you move, how you do things, how you respond. See, that's what a real man or a real preacher or a real leader is supposed to do. Farrakhan did it all the time. He talked to so many people behind the scenes, you don't even know, because he don't put it all out there.
True. That's true.
Right. So, and that's how you do things. But when you do shit like this, you're only doing this because you want to ride that train. Y'all know that train, the go along, get along train. You can't make this shit up. But before we kick this shit off, you know, I got to shout out to everybody's in the comment section, and then we go from there. But I got to say it again. That Pump and Dump video, man, we killed it.
Oh yeah. I would shout out to everybody showing love to that, man. That's a classic, man. That was history right there. You know, we had to drop it on them, man. We had to do it, man.
Yeah,
that was
you definitely had to do that, brother.
That's gonna be here for a long time coming, man. That's going. Then we gotta get the remix cracking, but we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on another day. But yeah, Pump and Dump. Hey, man, hey, it's catchy. Nice little dance we had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We gotta get that TikTok too, man. Everybody send all your Pump and Dump dance videos to Mr. Palmer and me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna post them on the.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Anybody that do the Pump and Dump dance, send it to me or send it to Ramil. We'll put it on our TikTok. I'll put it on the Instagram and everything, man. Cause we're gonna put this shit out here, man. We definitely gotta share the videos and put it out there. We want it outside for the nation to see. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's see who we got in here, man. We got Jay Sum up in the building. We got Tim Howard the Fifth. We got E Senior up in here. We got Pan African Black Man going their own way. We got Miss Celine up in here. We got MPI. We got my boy Lawson up in here. What's up, Lawrence? I'm saying Lawson. We got Lawrence. What's up, Lawrence from Montana? We got Black Man in Bizarro World. We got my bailiff, Game of Lives Matter. Shout out to that brother. We got OG up in here. We got the BMT Bounty Hunter, Baby Mama Terrace, that is. We got our brand up in here. We got who else? We got D-Dub up in here. We got D-Mac the Trucker. We got Imam Perry. He laughing his ass off. We got we got JB, man. Shout out to JB, man, for the $5 donation. What's good, fam? He all the way from Cali, man. Salute you, brother. We got Lil Fred up in here. We got who else? We got Rodney Richards up in here. We got Good Men up in here. We got Charlie Hustle up in here, man. Shout out to Pastor G6. Yeah, man. We got who else we got in here? We got Lux up in here. Happy birthday to you. Oh yeah, definitely. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Wish you many more. We got Paul. What's going on, Paul? Real pastors ain't talking about Kevin Samuels, LOL. I guess you got a point. We shout out. We got Philip Reed.
That's a real pastor, but
yeah, in other words, you said that Creflo ain't a real pastor. We got I Am Me up in here. We got my cousin. We got my cousin Monroe Banks, but I'm gonna call him this is government name. Get Daddy Dilla. We'll shout out to my cousin up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We got Cool Breeze up in here. We got who else? We got Elijah. Pump and Dump. That's what I'm talking about. We got who else? And yeah, this is Ramil's link. For those who ain't already y'all ain't subscribed, which I know y'all is, but just in case.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah,
we always do that, man. We got Jermaine Berry up in here. We got Antisocial all the way from the UK. And shout out to everybody else that tuned in. Anybody that's first time tuned in, please, y'all, everybody else know what to do. Hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share. Now, everybody, first time, anybody that have any disagreements with what we talk about, let me know, and I'll put the link in. You can tell your piece, speak your piece, and the truth is what it is. So we have no problem with that. Red Pill Awareness just came up in here. Chris Neely, KJ from Brooklyn, Corey Washington, Black Rain from Florida checking in. Corey Washington from New York. No, not New York. Forgive me. Memphis. Yo, Luxury out there. Shout out to the Couch for you got to, definitely got to support, man. Y'all definitely got to donate to the cause today, man. This is a collection plate version today. We can definitely get some sermons up in here today. Oh, yes, sir. The Hood Haitian Moore just came up in here. We got who else? Yeah, Ja King up in here. We got David Johnson, the asshole. Shout out to him. I like the last name. the asshole. He for $20 donation. He said, "What's totally hypocritically wicked about Creflo?" He said, "Creflo is what we in the manosphere and Kevin Samuels tell black women actually according to the Bible and what God says to do." And I'll be posting those scripture. Strong laughing emoji. Shout out to you, my brother. We got Lucky up in here. Jay Ham just came up in here. Yeah, I appreciate you. We got Les Grant up in here. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody else that's tuning in. Like I said, if y'all just first time tuning in, please definitely subscribe, like, because we just want to talk about the truth and about men and these baby mama terrorists, these simple forces and everything. We got our backs against the wall with all these different demons. Straight G.
Let me say a shout out to Sir Tice, man. He just hit me on the app, man. Appreciate you, Sir Tice. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sir Tice. Oh, Sir Tice in the building. What's going on, brother? Shout out to Sir Tice, man. Shout out to you. I was just on this show, him and Little Big Nate last week, 2 weeks straight. Matter of fact, GW up in here, Dave up in here, Sincere, Coolman up in here, Space Hopper 45, got Lucky 043, $20 donation. Appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man. And you know what? I got a cash app myself. You know, I got shout out to E Senior, which is one of the brothers always do the cash app. $10 cash app. Salute you, my brother. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have a nice sermon today. But like I say again, the reason why we're talking about this because again, just like these other civil forces come to these baby mama terrorist defense, you know, they tend to jump into situations they don't even know what they're talking about. They don't even know what's going on. They assume and they go along to get along because they want to get their shine, they notoriety, they want to get that enhanced from these baby mama terrorists. I get it because those are the majority that goes to these churches. Because if you know about his churches in somewhere in Georgia, I think it's Atlanta, Georgia, but it's in Georgia, and he has over 30,000 members in his congregation just in that church alone. And you know the majority of them are women, black women that is, but a lot of them come from low income. The average, I believe, is $27,000 a year, even though he's worth, was it 30 million? We're gonna go look at
some
that.
M's, some few M's. He worth some M's.
He worth a lot of M's. You know, I want to give a shout out to Anthony McClendon, shout out to Mac from the West Side Chicago, $10 donation. Appreciate you, my brother. Yes. And you know what? On the behalf of all the pastors, I want y'all to let's raise the offering. Yeah, we're gonna do this today, brother. I got the video. On what he has said about Kevin Samuels and why, you know, we talking about this. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the $7 million jet, the $65 million jet. That's what I say, man. You know, ain't nobody, you know, if you look at the Bible, everybody that's a prophet, they all had some evil deeds, some sins, and they you know, they changed their ways. And ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, you're supposed to do better. You do all the wrong, and then you better yourself. You find Jesus, you find God, you find Allah, who you worship, and you better yourself. But a lot of times people do it because it's a money grab. It's a hustle. You know, it's a hustle. And I don't knock your hustle. I don't really knock your hustle. But I do have a problem when you interfere with what we trying to do. Just like me. I spread the truth about these baby mama terrorists, the gender bias of child support, and the gender bias of when it comes to men and women, when it comes to custody, when it comes to equal parenting, when it comes to being a father. But then you got these simple forces that will come to these baby mama terrorist defense. They call themselves male feminists. They say, well, you must have didn't do your responsibility. You should have did it this way because they want to be able to get some ass, just like these fake ass pro-black church members. Because they either want to get some money or get some ass for both. You just can't make this shit up. And all I'm saying is just stay in your lane. If you stick to preaching and do what you do, and don't worry about what goes on over here, because you're not doing anything in your church house related to equality when it comes to men and women, or even when it comes to the black community. So why even bother come over here when you want to see somebody shining over there? You just can't make this shit up. I want to give a shout out to Leon's son for the $2 donation. Salute to 2 trendsetters. Shout out to Warhammer, the man who's living a frigid lifestyle for the 99-cent super sticker. Appreciate you, my brother. What's your take on that, brother Ramil?
Yeah. Real quick, shout out to David Johnson, man. Appreciate you, man. He just hit me on the app as well. So salute to you, brother. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I know you said to stay in his lane, but like I said, bro, the females are out here. They're trying to look for answers, whatever the case, even though they all thoughts anyway. But they're trying to find an answer, so they're trying to see who they can listen to. So they going between the church, Kevin Samuels, all the other females trying to femininity. They're just trying to find an answer, right? So Kevin Samuels is telling the closest to the truth when it comes to the females. So they're going to gravitate towards him. I'm telling you, he's losing that bread. And these females in his church congregation probably coming up to him like, what about this? What do you think about this? You know, and I find it ironic. I guess we're going to wait till we play the clip, but I find it ironic a couple of things he said in the clip, you know what I'm saying? And, but like I said, it's money, man. He's getting messed with the money, income's going down. And, with the information age here, a lot of people are steering away from religion as a whole. That's another story. But, the females want the truth. Well, let me stop. Hold on. They don't necessarily want the truth, but they know that their little fantasy way of living, the little, imagination they be living in, they are now understanding that stuff is not sustainable. So they're looking for something that's sustainable. And the only thing that's sustainable in this life is food, shelter, clothing, water. And these females can't necessarily do that for themselves all the time. So they're looking for a man now. You know what I mean?
Right. 100%. And on the words of Malcolm X and my brother Denzel, who reciprocated, let's hear what he got to say.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Perfect Blackness up in this piece, one of the attorneys. Now let's listen. Now check this out, bro. I know you said you had a clip. This is a short clip. If you got a longer clip that you want to add to it.
No, I didn't say I got a clip. I was this is a video that he
Yeah, this is the video right here.
Yeah, I don't have another clip.
Okay, well, this is right here. I want y'all to check out because I didn't talk about the whole it was about an hour or something. This is enough need to be said when he talked about Kevin, and this is what I talk about. I want to give a shout out to Captain Cisco for the $5 donation. I want to invite Brother Ramil to World Changes Women Day. You and Mr. Palmer. Okay.
What is that?
I believe that's the church that he run. I think that's Church of Creflo Dollar run. I'm for real. Is that the church? Is that the name of the church? Captain Cisco. I believe that's it. I'm not sure. That's what I'm asking. If it is, let me know. I'll come.
It is a church. I just say, but I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I would never probably step foot in the church ever for the rest of my life. I mean, I know he's probably joking, but
I don't know.
I am
not. No, yeah. He said yes. He said yes. I would. I'll check it out.
Palmer got it. I
with that.
But I'm sorry.
Go ahead, brother. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. My thing with religion, I don't mess with it at all. I think it's floozy. I think it's held black people back from being as ruthless as you need to be to get in a position in society. So I don't really mess with church at all. I won't, even if I'm going to clown them, I mean, I'd rather just clown y'all from the outside. I ain't stepping. I got
what you're saying. I appreciate Captain Cisco for the $5 donation, and like I say, I'm willing to do it. Shout out to you. But this is what I want to y'all to check out. It's only, like I said, it's about a 4-minute clip. Let's get this thing started.
1 Timothy 6:20-21. Let's look at it in the NLT first, and then the ESV. Let's look at two versions. 1 Timothy 6:20-21. To know that these things are in the Bible, it's just life-changing for me. I'm like, my God, that's in the Bible. Timothy, guard what God has entrusted to you. Avoid godless, foolish discussions with those who oppose you with their so-called knowledge. Sometimes we'll have people picketing out there with their so-called knowledge. Some people have wandered from the faith by following such foolishness. May God's grace be with you all.
Now, let's go back to the first part, when the Timothy. Some people have wandered from faith by following such foolishness. I agree with that. This came from Timothy. 1 Timothy. I agree with that.
Yeah, me too. But
when it comes, when it comes to society, when it comes to society standards, when it comes to government daddy, when it comes to the media, when it comes to these fake baby mama terrorist queens, when it comes to these feminists, when it comes to all this hatred and stuff like that, I agree to the fullest. You have people that's going to try to lead such foolishness. I agree. So he's leading up to what he's finna say when it comes to Kevin Samuels. But
I think he's the foolishness. That's why I agree with it, because I think he's the foolishness. I mean, you know, people wondering from faith in themselves to the foolishness of what this guy be preaching, man. I mean, but we'll get to it.
No, that's fine. No, that's why I got you on here. You know, because you got a lot of knowledge and everything. I know I'm a dumb nigga off college girl. I'm just getting off the couch. So
I'm an average dude. I'm a low value regular guy, dog. Great value.
I'm a high value deadbeat. Different thing. Okay. High value deadbeat. Sexy Red up in the building. I want to give a shout out to Grown Man Business. Before we continue, Grown Man Business. Y'all know who Grown Man Business. That's the man who built Grown Man Business. He sent a cash out for $25 to the collection plate, and I appreciate that, brother. Live for both of y'all invited. Appreciate you, my brother. Grown Man Business doing the thing. Please subscribe to Grown Man Business because he talks that grown man business. I'm just real to the fullest. Oh yeah, me and him. He's another good brother that I fuck with. But let's continue. But he's leading up to it. But this verse right here is actually correct. But let's continue.
May God's grace be with you all. Look at this in the other version. These things are happening, man. These things are gonna come to pass. You know what you should be sitting there thinking about? Life as I know it is coming to an end. So I'm going to die or to be changed. In other words, when all this stuff happens, what's going to happen to me? Oh, Timothy, guard the deposit entrusted to you. Avoid the irreverent babble and contradictions of what is falsely called knowledge.
Now, another verse he put out about, from 1 Timothy. He's also right about this. Oh, Timothy, guard the deposit entrusted to you. Avoid the irrelevant babble and contradictions. Like these fake black queens that sit back and say all black men or majority black men having kids out of wedlock and black men are marrying outside their race at an all-time high. When these black baby mama terrorists got kids by guys who got 6 kids and 7 baby mamas, talking about how all black men are dusty. How all black men are bums. All black men are lowlives, and all black men don't have no type of thought process. No, all black men don't have no type of education. The ones they say are scrummies, scrubs and stuff like that. Them types. So yeah, you got a lot of false babbles and contradictions. Just like
he is the contradiction, though.
Say that again, brother.
He is the contradiction. That's what I'm saying. Like, he is the contradiction.
Okay.
So I'm just not understanding. You know what I mean? The babble and the contradictions coming from him. You know what I mean? So I just, this is such an oxymoron right here, because it's like every verse he's pulling up, he's literally referring to himself. So I just find that hilarious.
And here's a good one today. Not just a day, but you got trade day. He says, what's the difference? Y'all come to the rescue of each other. Everyone, those that some much contradiction along with the D riding. For those who know what the D mean, it just means that dick. That's what the D mean for D riding. I just want y'all to know, when can I get a Now, when it comes to that, brother, I don't come to no niggas defense. See, that's why, like I said in the beginning of this video, Kevin Samuels was a grown ass man. He can handle his own business, just like I handle my own business. What this dialogue is about is why you have a pastor who's supposed to be preaching the word, the gospel, right for wrong, and everything else. But you come over talking about what somebody else is doing. And again, if he was a man of God, minister, truth, he'd have went behind the scenes and talked to Kevin Samuels instead of try to put him on blast so he gets some type of notoriety to his congregation to get more shine, more likes, more money to the collection plate. I don't need no nigga to come up and save me. So this ain't the page, brother. Now, if you want to come on here, I will put the link in here, and I guarantee you will not be disrespected. You will not get ridiculed. You will not get blasted, shamed, or cussed out. That's what baby mama terrorists do. So unless you gonna come and speak your truth and tell me what you mean, because the shit you just said is contradicting, because this ain't about taking up for somebody else. So this ain't the
But
pay.
yeah, but that's the contradiction right there when he was
already know,
like you just brought it up. The contradiction is he was supposed to do that behind the scenes. He was supposed to reach out behind the scenes.
Yes.
But he put everybody on blast. But now he's on here telling you verses about contradictions. That's the contradiction right there. It's just
exactly. That's why I'm giving him his knowledge. Because just like grown men business say, the problem is Kevin Samuels hitting them pockets, aka black women, and he's mad because he ain't getting it. It's kind of going over. I bet his congregation got some of them that's going over watching Kevin Samuels, and they going there talking to him low key and everything else, paying for his one-on-one consultation. And that's what I'm saying. Stay in your lane, fam. So even with this brother Trey, they said was contradictory of his own, but I don't have no problem, talking and speaking the truth. Because again, y'all be in your feelings.
You can't handle the truth.
And that's what I mean by these civic force come these bitches defense. And that's what I talk about when I say they're not about what's right. They're not about what's the truth. They only go along to get along what benefit them. Because even if you with the congregation and y'all follow this man, you'll say, yeah, I think it would have been better if he just went behind the scenes and talked to Kevin Samuels, sending messages out. I believe Kevin would have talked to him. He up there, he hiding thou. But of course, no, why would I do that when I can make it look good for me and get my shine? You just can't make this shit up. But I'm supposed to be the dumb devil off Cottage Grove. But I get it. Yeah, where's Geno Jennings? Now that's one man I do respect. I will say I do respect that. See, it's a money game. It ain't about Kevin misleading. It's about the money. How dare he get all this money? Because when he only had 100,000 followers, wasn't nobody coming to his neck. They weren't coming at his neck like that. But now since he went viral and started getting the meme subscribers, and now they seeing more women coming over there, now they got a problem with it. Now they got a problem with it. I want to give a shout out to Les Grant for the $5 donation. For sure, you right. 99% are false prophets. If they stop donating to Creflo, to the Creflos of the world, they will know what I know. 100% facts. That's why I say, well, this is gonna be a good day. Y'all definitely gotta donate to the collection plate. This is collection plate Friday. We here to speak the truth, some gospel. We got over 200 people up in here now. Let's definitely get them likes up, because that's one thing that is free. If you can't do nothing else, that's one thing that is free. I got 2 dislikes, and before we continue, y'all know how I feel with the dislikes. And from another preacher, another reverend to another reverend, I want to give a shout out to Reverend X, who's going to tell you what he thinks about these dislikes.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Yes, sir. So yeah, shout out to Reverend X for that. So yeah, let's definitely continue. Oh man, I'm surprised it's only 2. But let's continue. Oh wait a minute.
Don't worry, you might want to refresh it.
We'll come up afterwards. But look, we over 213. Hey man, we got 137 likes. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's definitely get them likes up. If nothing else, you want to dislike shit too. Don't make a difference. Just do something. Dr. Thunder up in the building, man. Shout out Dr. Thunder. Please subscribe to this brother, PhD brother. The brother teaches at the Ohio State University. He's a professor. He's not running for child support like me. He's doing his own thing in his own lane, and he's another good brother that definitely support the black men and the black manosphere. So shout out to that brother.
Salute to Dr. Thunder, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yep.
Let me ask you a question real quick, Palmer. How did this guy get this far? Somebody said in the chat, his name is Dollar. Like, I've always wondered this ever since I was growing up and seen this nigga when I was growing up. How did this guy just been able to finesse this along with the name Dollar? Like, that should tell you what he's about right there. But is that his real name? I don't know.
From what I know, it's his real name. So I will talk like Farrakhan and say it must have came from the white man. From what I looked up, his father's last name is Dollar. He Dollar. So
okay. If this is real name, okay, I understand.
But that's why they say we don't know our true language, our true name, our true history, because we got some names that I think we shouldn't even have. So
I just thought he changed his name or something. But if that's his original birth name, okay, I understand. Okay.
Well, somebody in the brother says Miguel said Creflo is not his real name. See, that's what I'm not sure. That part I don't know, and I don't want to say it's false because I don't have no proof. I don't want to, I don't want to do that. But if y'all got proof, y'all email it to me. I'll post it up. But Dr. Thunder says supporting my brothers Ramil and Mr. Palmer. Let's go. Shout out to you, Dr. Thunder. What else? Rue Life International Show said, can I send money? Yes, sir, you can. You can do it 2 ways. You can send it to my cash right here, $, Mr. Palmer, D for West. D for West stands for do for self, which that's what we have to do in our life. We have to do for ourselves. We have that power. We can't sit back begging for handout and ask for handouts. So yeah, you could do it that way, or you could do it on the super chat, but preferably cash out be better. We're trying to definitely raise the offering so I can get off this couch. Once again, Pump and Dump, original videos right here. Y'all check it out.
Oh yeah.
But let's before we go to next, David Johnson, the asshole, for the $10 donation. One more time. Isn't this what we and Kevin Samuels do? He points to Ezekiel 13th chapter, verse 17. Ezekiel, son of man, now condemn the woman of your people who preach messages that come from their own imagination. That part. Right. You're right.
Right. Shout out to David Johnson.
That is David Johnson is right. Did I
read that verse to him? But you missed a super chat of MPI.
Okay, I'm looking at it right now, brother. Looking at it right now. Yeah. I'm glad y'all let me know if I go past. I ain't doing no purpose. I'm just so amped up today. It's something I'm feeling in my spirit for this one. Shout out to MPI for the $2 donation. We can take up for our brother. Shake my damn head. Yes, we can. But like I said, Kevin Samuels is a grown ass man. I'm not trying to take up for Kevin Samuels. I'm talking about the truth. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. If you was about changing and mindsets and all that, you'd have went behind the scenes and you would have tried to talk to that brother and try to change his mindset or try to educate him or, try to get a full understanding of what he's about. I'm supposed to be the low-life deadbeat, the piece of shit, running for child support, sleeping on the couch. Why do I have that mindset to say that if I'm all these things? Like I said, you just can't make this shit up. Let me see. I think, hey, Rue Life, I don't see the cash app, brother. Make sure you sent it to this right here. $, Mr. Palmer, D for West. If you send outside, it'll go to somebody else. I had it happen a couple of times. All right, but let's.
What the hell? What's this? Boop, boop, cash app.
Yeah, I have seen. Yeah, it has happened, and a couple of nice people actually didn't take it. So just in case, try it again, brother. Let's continue.
Contradictions of what is falsely called knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
For by professing it, some have swerved from the faith. And he said, grace be with you. You got to be careful who you listen to. You got to be careful who you listen to. Taffy was showing me about, some guy on television just insulting women, and he's.
Can you pause it real quick?
Yes, I was finna. You beat me to it, bro.
Now, when I'm looking at Taffy, is his wife. So my question is, why is his wife, seeking advice to getting a quote unquote high value man? Or I'm not gonna say she can advise. Why is she even entertaining this type of stuff? She already has a man. Even Kevin himself says,
"Wait, who
you have
this?
a man, huh?
Who is this?
Taffy. That's his wife." So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So my thing is, Kevin, when females call the show, and there's a man around, he would usually say, "Well, I don't want to overstep my boundaries because you have a man." So, why was she even seeking any advice? It seems like either she's trying to get out the game, or someone. Because why even, what?
So what are you telling me? His wife been on the show?
No, I'm saying he just said his wife was watching. He said Taffy told me that's his wife.
Oh, see, I never. You know what? I thought Taffy was some dude. I swear I did not know. I don't know.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia. Taffy Dollar. That's his wife. So his wife led him to Kevin Samuels, which I find it confusing because
she ain't just stumble up there. Believe me.
Yeah.
No, let's be real with that one. Let's be real with that one. People in that church been talking about it, and they probably be talking amongst each other as women. And then she probably decided to look him up, start looking and say, "Oh, let me present it to my husband. We get us some more money out of this one." I got it. That dude, that's crazy. Because why would you be looking at that shit? But
somebody said she was choosing up earlier, but you never. I mean, shit.
I ain't. You never. I want to give a shout out to Dead Set Enemy for the $10 donation. My contribution to the Anti-Simp League. Hey man, you just can't make this shit up. Shout out to Dead Set. Y'all need to subscribe to him, man. He do animation. Just like JB, he does animation, and I'm gonna be network with both of these brothers on that, man. We definitely gonna change the laws. We're gonna definitely put all this information need to be out here by any means necessary. Yeah, but hey, man, who knows? But hey, let's continue what he said. Let me go back to the Taffy thing. I was wondering who Taffy was.
Television, just insult the guy on television, just insulting women, and he's becoming popular because women are so desperate for the truth. They're looking at this so-called knowledge, and the whole bottom line is.
Let me say something real quick, bro. He said women are desperate looking for the truth. Well, look, if you are the truth, right? If you've been giving out this truth for so long, you've been in the game for so long, why are they still desperate to looking for the truth? You shouldn't be giving it to him, right? Like if he's so who he say he is, he got a congregation full of women, all this other stuff, and you're nationally known. Why are women still seeking the truth? But if you've been in the game for so many years, obviously you wasn't giving out the truth.
Truth is what it is.
And you know what? To be honest with you, let's go back to what he said. Television. Kevin Samuels ain't on no television. Kevin Samuels is on YouTube. He's on all of social media. He's on World Star. He's on Vlad. All these people. So you didn't see him on TV, sir. You saw him on social media. You didn't see him on television. He's not on television yet. So that means y'all really was seeking and looking. And I get it. You got it right. You're supposed to look and seek and see what's going on outside the realm of church. I get it. But the problem I have is, instead of you talking about Kevin Samuels, why didn't you preach about the women that you feel that are lost and looking for the truth? You should do a sermon on teaching women how not to be desperate for any man, not just Kevin, any man, in the name of the Lord. But
if somebody said his wife was looking for the truth,
probably was. But you, y'all see what I'm saying though? Do y'all? Let me see. I get it. No, I didn't, brother. But you know what? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me check. Let me see. I'm gonna use this. Use this cash out. Use this one. $BGN27. Maybe there'll be less letters and stuff. All capital, so you should get it. But I didn't. Honest to God, I ain't even see nothing, brother. But yes. So my thing is, you worried about one man when you got all these women coming to him to try to get some knowledge or try to get a high value man or try to change their ways or whatever. He's one man. You telling me instead of you talking about this one man, you didn't want to talk about all the different women that's lost, that's confused, that really do want a man? You could have preached about that. I think you'd have had a better sermon than talking about Kevin Samuels. But I know why. Again, why he talked about Kevin Samuels. He didn't say his name, but you know who he is. The reason why you mentioned his name, because that's more of a shine that you're against somebody that's already up top. So when you go against him, that makes you look good, and that gets more of these baby mama terrorists and these feminists and these women who needs help to come on your platform, which is your church of 30,000 congregation. I get it.
Woman.
I get it. Do you get it, Deacon?
And yeah, you know, and also Mr. O brought up a good point. Kevin Samuels is he probably not only taking his money, or not taking, but making his money come short, but he's also probably making the churches across America or in the black churches come short, because black women, of course, make up the majority of the congregation. We know, black females are watching Kevin Samuels, so they're realizing, dang, man, this church stuff ain't gonna, God ain't gonna see me no, man. He's probably lowering the profits of all churches across America, man. When you think about it.
Yeah, man. Hey, Reverend. Hey, I'm gonna go back to Sexy Red. Sexy Red said she probably watched the stream from her flat screen TV like I am now. I know, right? And Raven Knight said YouTube TV is now enabled on Samsung TV. Mr. Palm, yeah, my curve, yeah. You ain't lying, man. You ain't never lied, man. But let's continue, man. You just can't make this up. It was more of a benefit to go ahead and give take a shot at Kevin versus try to help the rest of the women that's lost trying to get help. But I figure you'll want to look out for the women that need help, not one man. But it was a good move. Let's continue.
So-called knowledge, truth. They're looking at this so-called knowledge, and the whole bottom line is, if you want to marry a millionaire, then you got to be this kind of way to marry me. How do you sit up there and listen to somebody insult you?
Isn't he a millionaire? I don't understand how. I know he got to be capping right now because ain't no way he a millionaire. And I know he doing his thing. So ain't no way he listening to that and saying that's not true. I mean, I'm not saying Kevin Samuels is perfect or anything like that, but ain't no way any man could listen to that and say that's not like knowledge for these bitches. I mean, that's not like like. I don't understand. He capping, man. He know he agree with that shit. That's the thing that bothers me. He know he agrees with what this nigga talking about.
Yes, he does agree, but it don't look good to go along with him when he can go against him and get the people that don't like him to ride his coattail. Again, like I said, it's a good strategy. Good marketing. It's that's what Umar Johnson tried to do.
Wait, is it really good marketing though? Because sometimes you come with the truth and you fall off. A lot of people that came at the red pill and then they disappeared to the ether.
What I'm saying is, let me change it. I understand what you were trying to do, but what I'm saying is not going to work. That's all. I mean, if I was one of them simple forces, that would be a good move. But
that's true. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Just off that, I get it why you did it, but again. Some things you got to just stay in your lane, fam. I can't talk about the scriptures in the Bible when I don't go to church like that, when I don't do all them things. So I got to stick to talk about what I know, which is these child support, these baby mama terrorists, and these simple forces and so on. I can't talk about, the Bible as good as he. So what I look like? I look like a fraud trying to get attention. Mm-hmm. So I can't do it.
Facts.
Hold on. Oh damn. Hey, bro, I did get it. Damn. Wow. Let me see. I'm just gonna say Rue Life, $5 donation. I'm kind of hurt because what he just said in the Cash App, $5 donation to Cash. He said I accidentally sent $50 to the wrong person.
Gee. You better hope they send that back. You better send them a message like, hey bro, man.
No, but I thought you can No, you can't.
You can request a refund, but the other dude has the person who
received it has to if you can, brother, you ain't gotta get it back to give to me, but please get it back for your sake, man. If you can. That's what I'm saying, man. Make sure you put in the right letters when it comes to Mr. Palmer, because one little letter, you think you got the right one and you don't. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry that happened.
Somebody, you made somebody's day. Somebody just woke up. Ooh, I got some weed money, some drink money. Hey,
yeah, man. Hey, appreciate you though. $5 donation.
Matter of fact, Mr. Palmer, that might be a white dude. Some guy. Oh my God, somebody's day, man.
I'm crying for you, brother. But look like Mr. Rue got a good situation going on in his life. Maybe gave somebody else a blessing. I'm not even. You know what I'm saying?
Praise the Lord, right?
Like hey, God is good,
somebody got blessed. Somebody got.
But hopefully,
I need to get that shit back.
Hey, I was gonna say request your refund though.
Get that shit back. Fuck that.
Yeah, request
that blessing that shit. No.
You call your bank if it's connected. Call your bank. Not the bank. You can call Cash App. You get it back. You get it back. I gotta give a shout out to David Johnson, the asshole, one more again for the $10
going out.
Yes, sir. He says we're up front. But he's a Creflo and other snakes hide their fangs. That's true, 100%. Matthew 7 chapter verse 15. Watch out for false prophets. They dress up like sheep, but inside they are wolves who have come to attack you. Mm-hmm. I got to do it one more time. You ain't never lied. Ooh, it's a good man, Rue. Got me feeling some type of way. I want to give out to the third dislike, and I appreciate you because finally, I could definitely come out once again with Reverend X.
Kiss my ass, you don't like it.
I appreciate you to the fullest. Let's continue.
If you want to marry a millionaire, then you got to be this kind of way to marry a millionaire. How do you sit up there and listen to somebody insult you?
So if I tell you have to do X, Y, Z, how is that an insult?
It's not insulting. He's this is where the pandering starts coming in. Telling bitches the truth, you're insulting them. You know what I mean? Now maybe he's talking about the instances with
Yeah.
Maybe he's talking about the instances with Kevin Digwell, but either way, it's like
You mean
5%
like
insult. Huh?
Like this, brother.
You fucking nincompoop fucking poop.
Exactly. Because it's 5% insult, 95%, what most females should probably be hearing. So I don't understand, like he's focused on that little small part. But what about all the game? Which is really what it is. Kevin's really giving these bitches game. You know what I mean? And
He's
so
providing the service.
Yeah, exactly. Providing the service. And actually a service that can actually help somebody. You know what I mean? So, because if those females, once again, I'm not saying nigga perfect, but take the man aside. If those females were to actually listen to what Kevin says and follow it, all of them will probably have a man tomorrow, because getting the man to keep the man is not hard at all. We are simple people. We are simple as fuck. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why you're talking about insulting when you're telling them, hey, you know what I'm saying, you need to do this, lose weight and all the others. That's an insult. Telling the bitch to lose weight is an insult. You know what I mean? It's just crazy.
No, it's not an insult, because my thing again, they call him. He don't reach out. They reach out to him. His followers grew because of women, just like you. He getting paid, you getting paid. What's the difference? You teach the Lord, he teach them how to get a high value man, which I think they'll never get. So, but at the same time, y'all both provide a service. I don't see what the difference is, except, well, one is false and the other one is reality. But for a person who is a multimillionaire, you know damn well if you want to marry a woman, she got to have some type of value in herself. And there's certain things that you will not entertain and accept.
He living Kevin Samuels. Like, here's the aren't they both? Kevin Samuels is a Christian as well, right?
I don't know. I don't keep up with people. I don't watch something like that. I subscribe to my follow and support, but I don't watch them like that. So I don't really know. That all that.
Not for you.
Brother, where's that brother at? Because brother, is it Rue? Yeah, Rue Life. Look up here. Here's the Cash App number to contact. So you could talk to him and let him know your situation. You get your money back, brother. Because we definitely want you to get your money back. Shout out to the bailiff, Game of Lives Matter. Yeah, so I mean, but I believe he is. I believe he is Christian. So I mean,
even worse. So he really should have reached out. He's even doing work because he knows if he is a Christian, if that's his fellow Christian brother, this is how brothers supposed to interact. You just go straight to the public. I thought it was supposed to. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the Bible, does it say praise publicly, criticize privately? I don't know if that's a Bible verse or not. I'm in the Bible. I don't know.
Maybe, and if that's the case, then I'm sure he probably didn't even know he was a Christian. So that's what I'm saying, because he saw whatever he saw. And I'm like, oh, opportunity. So let me go ahead and do it just like these other civic forces do. Like, like I got a dude named Rod Jefferson that comes on my page commenting and talking about you don't want to take care of your kids. He said he glad his father raised him to be a man, to take care of his children. And I just look at him because I'm like, well, come on the show. And he say, I'm not coming to your show. I said, but you send long ass paragraphs and then you comment every 10 minutes, and I'm like, well, if you had a father that told you how to be a man, he would have told you, say what you got to say, block the page and move on since you don't like this page. But you can't be made, you couldn't be raised by a man if you doing these baby mama terrorist shit, because you speak your piece, say what you got to say and block the page and move on, or don't subscribe. Don't even look at the page, but you steady come on this page like a woman. I can't take you serious when you say you was raised by your father, unless he's a simp. Maybe he's a high value simp. I don't know. See that? I mean, that's what I say. Your actions and your message say two different things, but you can't make this shit up. I want to give a shout out to Nyla. Nina. I'm saying it right.
I think it's Nina Payne. Shout out to her, man.
Nina. Okay, I want to say it right. Yeah, I'm from Cottage Grove. I don't want to say wrong. Nina Pink for the $10 super sticker. Appreciate you, sister. So yeah, you can't make this shit up. But let's continue.
Is it that bad? Well, I got to try something because I got to get a man. You know you can do bad all by yourself, right? You don't need a
hold up.
Bad by yourself.
There we go. Hold on. You can do bad. Hold on.
I was waiting on that. Go ahead, brother.
Now, it is like a woman supposed to serve, and like in the Bible, like most of the time, a woman is mentioned. She's either serving a man, or in a subservient position, whether she's a wife or something like that. In the Bible, aren't single women like Jezebel or something like that? Like you're telling women not to seek but marriage in the Bible says that marriage is like a covenant with God and you and that person, right? So why would you are pointing the woman away from marriage, which is something ordained by the Bible? Doesn't the Bible want women to get married? Doesn't the Bible want women to serve the man? But you're telling women. All right, so where the Bible does say women should stay single? I don't know. Like I said, I ain't read the Bible in a long time. You know what I mean? I'm just going off from Bible school from years and years ago, so I don't know.
Well, hey, again, that's what I'm saying. If a woman could do bad all by themselves, to me, you talking that feminist ideology, you talking that independence, you talking the same rhetoric that these baby mama terrorists say. You can do bad all by yourself and all that jive. And now that y'all doing bad by yourself, now here y'all come running to Kevin Samuels because y'all need help to find y'all a high value man. You can't make this shit up. And once again, this is why I say
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
And that's what I'm saying. You just can't make this shit up. You just can't, brother. That's what I'm saying. Like I say again, this ain't about taking over Kevin Samuels. It's about the shit that you saying. And I'm like, I don't understand what was your point of calling out one man that you say is making women look bad when actuality is the women that making their own selves look fucking bad. Like
and him too. He's making them look bad too. He's making the women look bad too because the women been following him for so long, but they're still seeking other answers. And if the people in the church, like his wife, is seeking other answers, why are they all seeking other answers when he should have them all?
It's called brainwash, just like Jaylon said. And that's why they out here like this now.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
Oopsie.
Yeah, facts. You just can't make this shit up. You know that old, I don't know if you know about the old song because you're younger than me, but y'all remember the old song, I Put a Spell on You.
Yep.
Okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I put a spell on you. That's what these fake ass preachers do. They put a spell on you just like these sympathy forces, just like these false prophets and these false narratives. They put a spell on you because they give you that false hope and false lies. They give you that false. Yeah, Nina Simone, but actually came from a person. That was a remake from Nina. The person who made it was somebody else, a black dude that actually created that song.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. Nina Simone did not make that song. It was a remake.
I thought it was a white. So the original the original guy singing that song was a black dude. I got a spell on you.
Yes.
I thought it was a.
No, I'm going to tell y'all right now. It was from Screaming Jay Hawkins.
Okay. Learn something new.
Back in the day. Right. And he was known for screaming and hollering, but that's how he got known. Back in the day, we wasn't born nothing. And rest in peace to that brother. You'll be surprised the songs you hear that you think they created because it's so popular. It actually came from somebody.
It'd be a cover song.
Yeah, it'd be a cover song. And Nina Simone took it and ran with it. But I still listen to Screaming Jay Hawkins. Look him up. He got a lot of, it's like weird. His performances was the best. He did that voodoo weird shit, but it was definitely a good performer and everything. I think he lived to be like in the 70s.
Okay.
You just can't make this shit up. So that's what I'm saying. That song, Put the Spell on You, that's real. It's called manipulation. It's like these children that be manipulated because these baby mama terrorists trying to keep the father away out the picture. You just can't make this shit up. I want to give a shout out to David Johnson, the asshole. He's on the road, bro. $5 donation. He said,
he been killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it. Yeah, y'all need to help kill it, man. This collection plate. We got 250 not subscribers. 250 people have been here. We got 200 likes, 3 dislikes. Let's definitely get them likes up. Please subscribe your first time tuning in because we're here to talk about the truth. We talk about various things which relate to being a man, baby mama terrorism, equal rights, father's rights, fatherhood, brotherhood, and so on, and government daddy, society, and feminism and shit like that. But if $5 donation, he said, Ramil, right, 100, 100. The chain of command in the Bible has always been the Father, the Son, men, women, then children, 100. But it's unfortunate that the way society tell you is government daddy, baby mama terrorist, government handout, link, welfare, link cards, vouchers, everything else, then maybe the kid, and that's because he got ADHD, that's an extra $1,000 to put in their pockets. Shout out to David Johnson. Yeah. See, you can't make this shit up. Let me just make sure I ain't. Wait a minute, I think he did another one. Yep, I got to go back up. David Johnson put another one in. He really on the road. I think, did I do this one? No, I don't think I did. David Johnson again, $5 donation. If you don't work, you can't eat, and faith without work is dead. And Creflo knows that. That's how you know he's just pandering. Thumbs down, laughing emoji. And you absolutely right. If you don't work, you can't eat, and faith without work is dead. That's a fact. Why you think these baby mama terrorists don't work? Why you think they still eat? Why you think they don't have no faith? Well, actually, they got faith, but they ain't a God. They God is government daddy. They God is child support. They God is welfare. They God is link cards. They God is actually, well, I ain't gonna call them. They don't worship no simple forcer. They just use them to do the devil's dirty work. That's why I say these are the devil's son-in-laws. These baby mama terrorists. Man, David Johnson, you on the road, man. Shout out to you once more. Yeah, see, that's what it is. Yeah, man. Shout out to Face Facts for $4.99 donation. They don't want a high value man. They want a divorce package, and the pastor can get his offering.
Hey, but if that's the case, then he would be smart to actually say, "Hey, go listen to Kevin Samuels, get you a high value man, and then divorce him, get that money, and come back and pay me." So if he was smart, he would let the cycle continue. You know. But you know, what do I know?
Nah, he want to get he ain't about them all the way. He about money and shine.
Yeah.
I put a spell on you. Yeah, shout out to Face Facts. Who else? We got Pop Smoking Ghost, $5 donation. He says Democratic Party magic spells. And he's sitting there with a guitar. You see that, G? You see his profile?
Oh, yeah.
Man, bro, David Johnson on the road, man. Y'all need a assist David Johnson, man. I don't want him to be I appreciate him donating, but we need other people to donate to the collection plate. Today is collection plate Friday, and we definitely putting in the word of truth. And I know when it comes to truth,
You can't handle the truth.
Daddy Voodoo blues singer Walter Wilder says that. Okay, my man.
Big Nate say he want to go to remix. Little Big Nate.
Hey man,
Big Nate, you gonna rap? You gonna spit a verse, Little Big Nate?
You ain't too old. Anybody? Hey, if you part of this manosphere, if you in the manosphere and you rapping, I don't care how old you are. I'm 42, so I mean it doesn't matter. You more than welcome. Hopefully, maybe grown man been to jump in.
I mean, you know, let's not be too. Hey, you gotta have at least. Like, I'm not saying I'm a good.
You gotta have swag. I know.
You gotta at least come with some beats. You know what I'm saying?
I got bars. I got some bars. Nah, you
got bars. I'm average. I know I'm not. I'm decent, but you know what I'm saying. But we can't just say everybody.
Hey, bro, I'm from Cottage Grove. That's all I gotta say. I'm on
yeah.
You know, I'm not never something to call, but I'm saying I got some skills. I could do a little something.
No, you do.
But yeah. And Walter Wilder says 1950. See, this is what I love about me having older parents. I had older parents because the only reason why I knew about Screaming Jay Hawkins and the history of music because my parents taught me history, and my dad taught me to seek and you learn to read, you read to learn. You learn to read to read to learn, or read to learn to read, one or the other. But this is why I know a lot of history because I had older parents, so it was a benefit to have older parents. Of course, it was a curse as well, but it was more of a benefit to have older parents. Because if I was with younger parents, I wouldn't have been knowing about no Jay Hawkins. I've been saying the same thing, Nina Simone.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad my parents were. I'm glad I got that old soul music growing up, man. That was just the best thing. Because you can learn a lot from soul music. That's the thing. Like, soul music actually is good. Not only is it good, but you can actually learn a lot from soul and R&B, blues and R&B, that old stuff, man.
Yeah, shout out to the old heads. Not these fake ass baby boomers. A difference. once again, shout out to David Johnson asshole for the $5 donation. He said the Most High told us what good women were supposed to be doing in Proverbs 31st, chapter. A virtuous woman, 100. If she's not a Proverb 31 woman, she's capping. Laughing emoji.
Let me say this real quick. That is Proverbs it's crazy, man, because I really don't like the Bible, but then again, but Proverbs is one of the best pieces of literature ever written. So it's like I would take if I could just take Proverbs and throw the rest of that shit away, I would, because Proverbs 1 through chapter 1 to chapter 31st. If you want to know how to be a man, if you want to need guidance as a man, Proverbs is it. That is like guidelines for life. You know, you can't discount Proverbs of King Solomon, his wisdom. I mean, that's one of the best pieces of literature. If you could just throw the rest of that shit away, keep Proverbs, I'll be cool with that.
100%, brother. Pop Smoke and Ghost. I used to be in a cover band years ago, man. Keep doing your music, bro. Even if you're just doing it for yourself, man. Music actually heals the soul. That's why I'm 42, still doing a little some, and I do what I do, bro. So I mean, you ain't got to perform, but just keep doing the music. You'll be surprised what music can take you. It can take you to a sunken place, but it also can take you to heavens, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to the bailiff. Game of Lives Matter, $5 donation. Had to put some super chat money in the collection plate. Let's please say a prayer for our high value deadbeats on the panel. God bless you. God bless you too, sir. Shout out to Brother True.
What, Bro True?
Yes, sir. $5 donation. Can you read this for me? Because you bright.
Oh yeah. Song says pump and dump these digits. Pump and dump these, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, we got talk about behind the scenes about the shirts.
Okay.
Man. We got to talk about that. Yeah.
All right, okay. Brother True, $5 donation. Appreciate you, my brother. I see another one. You know what? Shout out to Ways Motivation, $3 donation. He's been one of my brothers that's been supporting what I've been doing as far as music, editing videos. He also is the one who engineered Pump and Dump.
He did a good job too, man. He brought that shit to life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Motivation is the one who engineered Wise Motivation again, who engineered Pump and Dump. Yep. We recorded that at Ramil crib. Me and Ramil at his crib. We recorded it. We sent it to Wise Motivation. He took it and put some Wise Motivation into the shit. And because of that, you got what you got. And shout out to Wise Motivation. He will be doing all our shit. And he's in Alabama and he's running for child support. So appreciate my brother to the fullest. He's ordained.
And y'all reach out to him if y'all need engineering, man. Like he's dope for real. Like
I'm gonna put it in the description.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. Hey, Waves Motivation. Email me, bro. Email your information so I can put you in the description box on the video because you're good. Like people,
Hell yeah. So yeah, shout out to $3. Shout out $3. Shout out to Wise Motivation for the $3 donation. He said I want a verse. You more than welcome to jump on. He rap too, bro. So you more than welcome to jump on this because it's part of your project, bro. So appreciate you to the fullest. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't make this shit up. Also, Game of Lives Matter once again for the $5 donation. He says, already got a petition going for the Pump and Dump remix featuring O'Shea Duke Jackson, Mr. Fantastic, and Minister Jap, and my Nashville cowboy boots. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Game of Lives Matter. Let's continue, man.
Then you got to be this kind of way to marry me. How do you sit up there and listen to somebody insult you? Is it that bad? Well, I got to try something because I got to get a man. You know you can do bad all by yourself, right? You don't need a man to do bad by yourself.
And this is what I had a problem with. You don't need a man to do bad all by yourself. So another
he's married.
Right. And he's married.
His wife got a man.
Right. And that's, you took the word right out of my mouth. And that's
what I'm saying. All this contradictory going on. And, all he's doing is he's supposed to have he's supposed to be in the church of God, but all you're doing is creating more thoughts or letting them. You're supposed to keep them from being thoughts, right? Because they're still gonna have sex,
right?
They still fucking. So you can do all bad by yourself, but they still getting dick, which is fornication. So he should be trying to pair them up, right? What happened to the singles ministry? You're trying to hook people up. Like, remember,
right.
It's just crazy, man. Like, you don't want the. So it sounds like he has a vested interest in keeping the female single. That's what he had to say. He had a vested interest.
You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because a man who's the lead is not gonna allow no woman to be worshiping some fake ass preacher. And if that happens, then she's not going to that church. She'll be going somewhere else. And why would I want her to be with a man who's a real man, a lead, money, my offering, my tithes? Oh no, I can't do that. Let me separate that shit. You don't need no man. You don't. All you need is the Lord. And you need me to give you this message. Let's raise the offering.
And somebody said he's right though. They are doing bad all by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They down bad all by themselves.
And you know what? You're right. They are doing bad by themselves. That's why they run into Kevin Samuels and other people's right now. Yeah, that's why. See, that's what I'm saying. Majority of people do not want change. They don't want change for better, because anytime you change for better, that's less money going into the collection plate. Just like child support. They don't want fathers and mothers to be married and stick together. They don't want the fathers to be involved, because that's less money going to their child support, $51 billion crime bill that they get every year. That's going to be less money if they give you equal parenting. There's going to be less money if they stop no-fault divorces. It's going to be less money that they could take from that man, because ain't no child support. And it's a benefit to these baby mama tears because they got a handout they can go to. See, this dude right here got membership all over the world. Believe it or not, it ain't just in Atlanta. This dude got over 30,000 congregations just there alone. He got many more. Oh yes. Man, we got 240 people. We got 222 likes. Let's get them likes. I want to at least get to 250, man. Definitely got to do that. Again, shout out to David Johnson, the asshole. $10 donation. He said, why ain't Creflo preaching this? 1 Timothy chapter 2, verses 12 through 14. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. She must be quiet, for Adam was formed first, then Eve. Laughing emoji, that part. 100%. Because a woman's not supposed to be a minister. A woman's not supposed to be a pastor. They're not supposed to be none of that. Nowhere in the Bible does it show any woman to be a preacher, pastor, minister. It don't work that way. But as you see, you got more, women pastors. As far as I'm concerned, to me, that ain't nothing but feminism. That's just a feminist move. Because if you're gonna really follow God's law, you're supposed to follow God's law all the way. You can't follow it over here, but then you ain't gonna follow over here to my Old Testament jive. Nah, it don't work like that. But Cottage Grove. You can't make this up. So yeah, salute to you, my brother. You telling the truth. Ain't that something? But they'll say, since you saying it, brother, and you don't seem like a God-fearing person, they'll say you just a devil trying to come out the book. You know how that go. Want to give a shout out to Face Facts with $4.99 donation. He said, Creflo is preaching feminism. Telling a woman the truth is an insult. Yeah, 100%. Yep. You can't make this shit up, man. Let's continue, man.
You got to have some value about you. This thing come to a close.
That was really bad. I'm gonna keep playing it, and I will say this: yeah, women should have value within themselves, but how can you have value when you raised by somebody who has no values? Whether if it's your mother or your father, you have no value. But mostly it's from these baby mama tears mothers who raise their daughters to have no value, because you see your baby mama tears moms with a bunch of different niggas. She having 4, 5 kids by different niggas. She's married 3, 4, 5, 6 times. She's not working. She's living off government daddy. She's not working. I told them Walmart is always hiring, but they don't want to go to Walmart. So, and they got you as a daughter at 10 changing diapers for your little brother. You know what I mean? And they teach you that the right way to go is get handouts from Democrat government daddy as well. And teach you that you don't have to do nothing but get you some sucker that's going to take care of you. And you don't have to have no type of accountability. So this is why they have low value, but they want to talk about that in the church, because they do that, then ain't no women coming to that church. How dare you? I already know. I get it. I understand. You gotta have that money. I get it. Money first. What you think, Ramil? Money first.
No, it's always about. That's why this church is always a profitable. They say it's a 501(c)(3 nonprofit, whatever the case. Man, it's all about the money. That's why he's doing this, man. These females are look. He's probably losing members. I wouldn't be surprised if his membership numbers have been going down in the past few months with the rise of Kevin Samuels. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't be either at all. But you know, I mean, he's been in this game for a lot of years. So even if it did go down, you should have money saved up in your that currency shit. Because everybody, you know what I mean, he got money. He ain't broke. So I mean,
well, I mean, I know. Of course, he got money, but I'm saying like.
Yeah, the value is going down. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It ain't like it used to be.
Yeah, exactly.
They want to keep it the way it was. You know, they don't want to be off the mountaintop. I get it. They want to stay where they at. But the reality is you're going to stay up top for so long. That's why it's better just pass the torch.
Mm-hmm. Or either pass it. Yeah, you only stay on top for so long. I mean, you can stay on top for a super long time if you adapt too. You got to adapt. He didn't adapt. He's still preaching the same stuff. Well, you can just go on the internet and see all the stuff is BS. You know what I'm saying? So you got to adapt to the game, man.
And just like Raven Knight said, tax-free shelter. Let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, I got 37 seconds.
Man, David Johnson, I appreciate you to the fullest. I really do. We need more of the congregation to definitely support and put some money in the collection plate. You know, this is definitely a good show, and we cooking. We ain't just talking and rambling and everything. We coming out with the real truth, what's real, and truth is what it is. But yes, once again, David Johnson, the asshole, $5 donation says Creflo is just clout chasing and paper hating. Plain and simple, nothing else. Laughing emoji, thumbs down. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Now, I want y'all to listen to another pastor. And no, I'm not talking about Reverend X, but another pastor who is controversial. A lot of people actually like him, and he actually follows me on my Instagram, and I follow him back. He's from New York. He's very controversial. A lot of people call him a self-hating coon, sellout. But I like a lot of stuff he say. He's actually telling the truth. He went against Barack Obama. He went against the alphabet community. I think it was in Harlem. So let's hear what this brother got to say when it comes to Creflo Dollar. And about these dumb black baby mama terrorists, fake queens.
30 seconds now.
Yeah.
And black women, Shirley Chisholm, Harriet Tubman, Coretta King, one of her boys. Yeah, okay, then we got a black president. But you black women, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna let that white...
Whoa. Who's this pastor?
Y'all better donate today. I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother, Pastor Manning. Yeah, we definitely gonna cook today. And yes, he's in New York. He's been out for some years, man. It kind of died down. I want to start again. It kind of died down, but he's still preaching everything. But he was on the road when Barack Obama was in office, and this brother went against. He liked it Donald Trump at one point, but now he go against him. But this dude right here, man, he's telling the truth. But I want y'all to definitely hear that. His name is Pastor David Manning, and he follows me on my Fuck Child Support Instagram, and I follow him.
Follow me? Oh yeah, he gully. He with the shit, Jay.
Yes, sir. I want to give a shout out to JB for the $5 donation. Creflo understand the power of influence Kevin Samuel is over the woman in his church. Ain't no man gonna have influence over his woman or women. You're right, 100%. Hey, man, we know what it is. That's what we're talking about. We know what it is. Like I say again, this ain't about taking off no Kevin Samuels. It's about calling out the bullshit and why you going against this man. It ain't because he's telling lies. It's because the truth is over there and not in your pulpit. I get it. But people gonna deflect and say you just hate. You just hating. Your mama black and you from Cottage Grove. I get it. Shout out to D-Mac the Trucker, $5 donations. Creflo Sunday service is going to be about the Real Appeal community. You ain't never lied. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to you, my brother. Let's listen to my brother, Pastor David Manning.
And black women, Shirley Chisholm, Harriet Tubman, Coretta King, one of her boys. Yeah, okay, then we got a black president. But you black women, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna let that white woman, what's wrong with you black women voting for Barack? Don't you understand? It should have been a black room if you're gonna have a black president. What's wrong with you? Y'all ain't got no sense, you black women. Your men treat you like the dogs, like your dogs. They walk all over you. They make you pay the bills at home, and then the preachers pimp you in the churches and make you pay the bills. Y'all crazy black women.
Now you heard what he said, right?
Yep.
Deacon Ramil. You heard that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a pastor. Now, he's a self-hating coon and his mama black and everything else. But it sounds like he's telling the truth so far. A grown man business said, my father used to listen to Pastor Manny. They knew each other 100. Oh, shout out to your father. Yeah. Now, I want y'all to hear that little part again. He asking you black women, you dumb, fake queens, what's wrong with you? This is a preacher. And he still got his church today, World Ministries. Shit you not.
Oh, so he ain't get canceled after that? He's still good?
No, he's still good. They tried to,
okay,
but no. He got a nice following. Let's continue. I want y'all to hear it again.
They walk all over you. Y'all ain't got no sense, you black women. Your men treat you like the dogs, like your dogs. They walk all over you. They make you pay the bills at home, and then the preachers pimp you in the churches and make you pay the bills. Y'all crazy black women buying these black men private jets, the tune of $50 million for a nigga to ride around in a private jet. And
nigga? Oh, shit. Oh, I might have to this.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I was to go to church. This is the type of church I had to be in right here, dog. I fuck with this. I fucks with this nigga. Who is that shit?
You heard what he said about that jet, though. Let's hear it one more time.
And then the preachers pimp you in the churches and make you pay the bills. Y'all crazy black women buying these black men private jets, the tune of $50 million for a nigga to ride around in a private jet. And you talk about, look at our pastor. What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with a black man that would take that kind of money out of a poor neighborhood and buy himself a private jet? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Now,
and there was no clap for that. Notice how there was barely any claps because these bitches they guilty of it. I don't want why ain't nobody clapping that like they clap at Creflo.
Right, talk black to me and shit, But yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, you just can't make this shit up. If y'all look at the congregation, he got 30,000 in his congregation. Majority of them are women. We talking about Creflo, right? But the average member salary is $27,000 income per year. And you're going to talk about what one man is doing on TV or social media, degrading black women, but you got these 27,000 black baby mama terrorists who chose single motherism, donating to you, and their value is nowhere near up to your level. Hell, they value ain't even up to my level, and I'm just a nigga on the couch. You just can't make this shit up.
Yeah. GNB said that one clap was a man.
hey, that's okay though, but he spoke the truth. I wanted y'all to hear it one more time to let it register in your head. I mean, yeah, you got to register in your head.
1 Timothy 6:20 through 21. Let's look at it in NLT first, and then the ESV. Let's look at two
Let me get
versions.
this right.
First Timothy 6:20.
Let me get this right, because I want to get back right back. I want y'all to hear that. Yeah, that was his thoughts when it came to.
It should have been but you black women, Coretta.
He was right when it came to that. I want y'all to hear it just one more time. Just one more time. It ain't just black men who anti this and anti that calling bullshit out.
Well, you know, let me just say something, right? This is kind of related, but not like you're right. If the average income of the females, whatever, is 27,000, whatever the case, and this man was able to siphon 50 million out of that, I need you brothers' business acumen to go up real quick. All right, that lets you know it's money in the black community. Now, even though it can't be stuff like that, but majority of wealth that's built is built off the backs of poor people. You know what I'm saying? You can feel bad for them or whatever, but they're not ever going to change. It's a mindset. But that just lets you know in the black community, it's a lot of money. Everybody wants to go, let's go to the white folks, get a white job, and all the other stuff. You can start a business and provide products and services for your people. People always want to say, black people don't support black business. Yes, they do. And they got plenty of money to do it. We got plenty of money to do it. So I just want to just put that side note out there real quick, man. Oh, damn. He didn't get it left. Well, like I was saying.
I had to get out the chair right quick. Okay. But the thing about it is black people spend $1.7 trillion a year. So we do have the power to make change even in society by stop buying certain things, but they don't. They still go to Asian nail shops, even though the same Asians beat your ass and treat you like shit, talking their language about you and everything else. You still go to the beauty salons where you get them $2 hair hats and them hair crowns. But
you know what? Why don't we be the ones selling them that? If they're going to buy the hair hats anyway, black men get on that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to buy it anyway. And on top of that, man, I think this says something about since 1980, the church have taken, not taken, but it was like, I think it was $400 billion about how much the church has received since 1980. It was something like that. But you know, it's astronomical, man.
Yes, and just, I ain't gonna lie, we gotta put this up here. Just like Miguel said, men keep welfare strong by impregnating women. That's what I'm saying. We as men have to change the laws in our mind because all we're doing is aid assisting these whores. Yep. That's the truth, right there.
There it is, right here, bro. The black church has collected $420 billion. Since 1980. God damn. What in these black churches, what have they got nothing to show for it in these communities. Every hood got a god. Yeah. Every hood got a church, but they don't got all the other necessities. A grocery store with quality food. What is the church doing with all this bread?
You know what?
That's one reason why I don't mess with the church.
Bro, funny you say, when I was coming up back in the day, it was liquor stores on every corner.
Yep.
But as time went on, it's churches on every corner.
Both now.
From Cottage Grove, you go from 95th and Cottage Grove in Chicago, South Side, to 87. You got about 15 churches. I shit you not.
Somebody said in the chat they don't sell to blacks. I guess he's talking about the people you get the hair from. Yes, they do. Well, according to that market, you got it's a way. Look. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, brother.
No, the only thing I was gonna say. Well, this is what I did learn when it comes. You know, the Chinese, the Asians, they own them distributions and stuff. I was told that it's hard for black people to get distribution because they all work with each other, and it might be 2% black people who actually got salon. I mean, not salon, but a beauty shop to get, because the problem is they're not trying to look out for everybody but their own. Now that I heard that,
that it makes sense, but I mean, no, it's something that being.
They say Bernard Riley got a business doing that, do we? I think he froze up. I think Bernard Riley did a show talking about that though. Yeah, I think Ramil froze, but that's okay. We'll continue to do what we do. Charles DA dancing on that money. Yeah, of course. We got 246 likes. Let's get the likes up over to 250, man. We got 230 up in here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and finish Pastor David Manning, and then we'll go on to the next.
And black women, Shirley Chisholm, Harriet Tubman, Coretta King, one of her boys. Yeah, okay, then we got a black president. But you black women, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all gonna let that white woman, what's wrong with you black women voting for Barack? Don't you understand? It should have been a black room if you're gonna have a black president. What's wrong with you? Y'all ain't got no sense, you black women. Your men treat you like the dogs, like your dogs. They walk all over you. They make you pay the bills at home, and then the preachers pimp you in the churches and make you pay the bills. Y'all crazy black women buying these black men private jets, the tune of $50 million for a nigga to ride around in a private jet. And you talk about, look at our pastor. What's wrong with y'all women? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And what's wrong with a black man that would take that kind of money out of a poor neighborhood and buy himself a private jet? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Yep. And yep.
My bad. I don't know what ended that with Xfinity, man. They gotta.
That's all good. I feel like he froze up. But you know, just like the brother from paternity court said,
Truth is what it is.
that's how I see it. And
Facts.
as they man up spoke the truth. That's what I say. If you gonna try to talk about you know, somebody doing some shit to women, shit, you've been doing a lot. Cause like I say, he got majority women in his congregation. It's men there, but you already know it's always more women than there's men. Now I want to talk about this $65 million jet fundraiser. I want to put up here right quick, and this was from CNN when it first happened. And I'm gonna say something after this over with, but let's continue. Just take a listen to this.
I can believe God as long as I want to. If I want to believe God for a $65 million plane, you cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from dreaming.
Exactly. So if he have the right to you know, God said he want to stop dreaming. I mean, the dream, he got that right. Why Kevin Samuels can't dream? Why
that's a good point.
Why Kevin Samuels and people like ourselves cannot dream that we could change mindsets from women and men? Why is only you that can have the right to dream? See, when he had the dream that he could get $65 million from his congregation and people went at him, he didn't care what they said. God told him this and God told him that. But now that I have a dream that I could change the laws in men's mind, now all of a sudden I'm deadbeat, I ain't shit. I hate my mama black, and I don't have a father. See, and Ramil, who says, yeah, man, fuck getting married and all that shit, pump dump, be on safety, wear them condoms though. And he got a dream that he could change men's reality from not get married so they don't get into divorce and child support like I did. So can't he dream? Why? What's the difference from your dream and my dream? See, that's what I'm saying. So Kevin Samuels had a dream of his own that he could probably change women's mindsets and men's mindset. But now when we have dreams, we're evildoers, low lies. But since you say you're the man of God and you want a $65 million jet donation from people who make $27,000 a year average, it's a dream that you want to come true, which it did come true. So I did.
You know,
he got it.
You know, yeah, he did. And then my thing is this: he goes to show how little he thinks of his people, his audience. If he can really was bold enough to put, I mean, dog, you know how bold I had to come out and say, "Hey, man, I need y'all to supply me with $1 million fucking car or some shit, $1 million house from you niggas. Y'all need to do." I mean, bro, like, you know how fucking bold and how dumb you had to think your people are to come at them like that, bro. Like, he really don't think none of them people, the fact you're just gonna come out.
He lost a few members when it first came out.
Okay.
He did not. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't. Believe me, manipulation is a powerful thing. Manipulation is a powerful thing. It ain't just kids, but unfortunately, it is kids. But it ain't just kids. That's why you got these cults. You got these go along, get along niggas, because again, these women want a place where they can be at and be accepted. And there's no difference. No difference. So, but before I play it again, I want y'all to hear that again. I want to give a shout out to David Johnson, the asshole, one more again for the $10 donation. Tell Creflo and all the other thieves this. Jeremiah 7th chapter, verse 11. The house that is called by my name has become a gathering place for thieves. I have seen what you're doing, declares the Lord. So you can't hide it. No, you can't hide it. They see it. They see all the stuff you're doing at these churches that you're supposed to be the messenger of for God. Yeah, the house is called by my name has become a gathering place for thieves. Shout out to David Johnson, asshole, one more again. I want y'all to hear that again. Well, let me let Ash L. $5 donation. These pastors are filthy rich. Meanwhile, most of their congregation is one paycheck away from being broke. Yeah, but I tell them, though, Walmart is always hiring. We got 250 people up in here, and it goes down, but it go back up. Oh, never mind. We got 257 likes, but since we up there, let's raise the offering up to 275. Let's raise the offering to 275. But let's continue. I had a right to dream. Shit, why I can't dream? Hold on. Let's continue.
I can believe God as long as I want to. If I want to believe God for a $65 million plane, you cannot stop me. You cannot stop me from dreaming.
And of course, he says, Dollar says evil forces are behind the recent criticism, just like he's come with his criticism towards Kevin Samuels. What the fuck's the difference? Now, I'm a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove, but again, I'm not a stupid motherfucker. What's the difference? Ain't no difference. Ain't no motherfucking difference. I want to give a shout out to Tracy Walker for the $5 donation. She says, keep preaching. The truth will set one free. 100%. Yeah. Can't make this shit up. But let's continue.
Now you see why the devil tried so aggressively to discredit my voice.
Now, and yeah, grown man business said, listen to them cheers. Yeah, they love him. And that's fine. But I want y'all to hear what he just said again. Don't this sound like what he doing to Kevin Samuels? Don't it sound like what these baby mama terrorists and semi forces try to do to me? Don't this sound like these haters, these sideline haters that be doing the shit to Ramil? People like grown man business. You know what I'm saying? That come out just speaking the truth. He sounds just like what we say, what we doing. And yes, he's doing the same shit to Kevin Samuels. Let's hear it again. Hate that load up shit. Hold on right quick.
Now you see why the devil tried so aggressively to discredit my voice.
That's a nice plane, ain't it?
Yeah, that shit is that's a
Look at that.
He didn't even go for the used joint. He said, I want the up-to-date new one.
Creflo Dollar asking his members for a $65 million. I ain't never asked you for a dime.
Plane's 30 years old. I knew it was time to begin to believe God for a new airplane.
Our current ministry plane is no longer usable. We need your help. And I ask all of our partners globally to get on board with Project G650.
Did they discover life on Mars? If you think a $65 million plane,
my thing is this: why, if you wanted the jet,
discover that there's life on,
where's the money that you already been making as well? Since you've been putting that, because if your jet was going bad, I used to be an aircraft mechanic. Like aircraft don't just go bad overnight. Like it takes time for that stuff to.
Well, what happened was with the first jet, it something happened and it almost crashed, or it did crash. So he did have a plane before, but
with insurance.
That's what
he had a whole plane with it. He should have had insurance on that plane. You know, but it is what
right,
it is.
Exactly. No, you're right. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, just like cars, trucks, everything, you gotta have some type of insurance coverage. I'm sure you can't fly in the air without no type of coverage because things can happen. I want to give a shout out to Gamer Lives Matter for the $5 donation. He said, I have a dream to be the best pump and dump on POF, plenty of fish, I can be. And I also have a dream and the right to be the best high value deadbeat I can. Shout out to my brother. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's hear that one more time before it comes to an end.
If they discover life on Mars, if you think a $65 million plane was too much, if they discover that there's life on Mars, they gonna need to hear the gospel, and I'm gonna have to believe God for $1 billion space shuttle because we got to preach the gospel on Mars.
Hey man,
I hate that. That's a little psychological trick. Like you ask somebody, it's part of sales. You ask somebody for a price, it's also too much. Then you bring up another situation where it's more expensive. Psychologically,
he runs
downplay the 65 million. Yeah, man, it's just sales tactics, man. And
he runs some good game. He do run some good game. Even in the comments on that video, it said, "This is why." Let me play. I'll show y'all. I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. You know, people lie. I don't know if y'all can see it, but let me see.
That last setting, you just had it. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Said one person, as Alice said, this was a year ago. This happened years ago with the situation. He said the sad part is that his congregation will fight tooth and nail for the right to be pimped. 6 years ago, Raz said, this is why the African American community is still fragmented. We do not help our own communities. We rather buy a con artist a jet so that he can con more people. Okay.
It is true, man. But you know what? Shout out to the Logosphere. Hey, man, you know what I learned?
Yeah.
Never come between a trick and a hoe. Trick and the trick and the hoe.
100%. I don't have no, you know what, bro? Here's the difference between me. I have no problem. If them suckers want to donate, buy him a Maserati. If they want to turn around and buy him a rocket launcher. If they want to turn around and buy him a rocket cruise ship. They have that right. I get it. They have that right. The only thing I say, don't come calling me talking about a dollar. Don't be talking about you need some welfare because you gave it to some nigga in a suit. Don't come to me talking about you need some handout because you got to buy your son some diapers for a nigga that you had a kid with that you knew didn't want your funky ass. I just say, don't call me. That's all. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask no questions. I don't mind them donating all that money. Just don't ask me for any help when shit hit the fan. You had the right to donate to whoever you see fit, whatever you please. You got the right to do what the fuck you want to do. Just take your repercussion when it hits you. That's all I say. That's it.
Yep. And on top of that, might get violent. Sure, you try to save somebody, you might end up in this bad situation. Just let them do them. You know what I mean?
You have that right to donate. You have the right to do what you do, but don't interfere with nobody else shit. That's all I say. Don't talk about one crook and you a crook. That's like a alphabet called another alphabet a fag. That don't make no sense. It don't. But I want to give a shout out to Shaka King for the $4.99 donation. Appreciate you, my brother, to the fullest. Also want to give a shout out to Face Facts once again for the $4.99 donation. Pimplo. It's a Pimplo. Pimplo has vested interest in destroying the black family for his government daddy. Yes, that's how you get the nonprofit from government daddy. You can't make this shit up, man. But don't pay attention to me. I'm just a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove. All I do is get on the couch, style, drop, and roll to the chair. I don't know no better. I don't know. Maybe it's the spirit that's hit me. I had a dream that I can have some type of sense, some knowledge, some common sense at that. I'm trying. But the next one says, a time will come. This was 3 years ago. A time will come instead of shepherds feeding the sheep, the church will have clowns entertaining the goats. Ooh, Charles Haddon Spurgeon. Ooh, wow. 3 years ago, Michael Davis said, I've noticed there are a fair amount of former pimps that become preachers since they're pretty much the same thing.
That is also true. That is a matter of fact, that is very fucking true. A lot of former quote unquote pimps want to preach the word of God. Let me stop.
No, you're right. My dad cousin and Don Juan in Chicago, they had a church on the west side, and they had a church, and it lasted for some years. So yeah, it's true. It's true. Mm-hmm. We are one nation. 303 says, "Oh, Creflo, I never asked, what he said. I never asked you for a dime. This man is delusional as fuck." YC says, "Would love to send him $1,000 in Monopoly money." Gary Crowder said, yes, by all means, let's send Creflo Dollar to Mars. Cat Lover 247 said, you can pay your taxes and fly coach like everyone else. Mondo Bino, my grandfather, the pastor of a huge congregation, drove an ugly old car and always flew coach. The car, he said, what would people think of me if they see me in an expensive car? As for flying coach, he said, how would I get to know my own people if I flew first class? That's some real shit. But you know what? Now, don't get it twisted. I don't knock no prayer. If you got a multi-million-dollar church, I don't see nothing wrong with you buying a Maserati. I don't see nothing wrong with you driving a BMW. Well, I got to look like a bum, and I got a multi-million-dollar congregation. It's not about a preacher not getting paid. I think a preacher get his just due. But at the same time, you should also help your congregation on how they could be successful and make money also. That's the difference. You're supposed to, it's one thing. That's why I don't want to be a leader. I'd rather be just a messenger. A leader, a real leader, will show others how to lead.
Exactly.
What I tell y'all, bro, on my platform when it comes to one leader, if you kill the leader, you kill the head. You kill the head, the whole foundation is destroyed. But when you have multiple leaders, if one leader die or get destroyed, the movement still go on. That's what I'm on. I don't want to be
that makes sense. Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
And as far as the the church, dude, when I was growing up, man, I went to this church in Gary, Indiana, man. It was, and that's my family's from my mama's side. And back then, when I was growing up, it was a little different. Like the church would give out scholarships. I agree with you. The guy who's up there, he should get paid, whatever. But the church would give out scholarships. It would be like classes about money. They would make sure if somebody got sick, they would give some of the offerings to take care of the sick person. You know what I'm saying? They would let people do their funerals there for free. You know what I mean? Like it was just like it was more of a community minded, and maybe it was just that church, but nowadays it's totally different. So the church could have been something like for the black community if it was used correctly. Now it's just all fucked up. But I remember back when it was a financial center as well as a financial center as well as for worship or whatever.
100%, man. And that's how it used to be, but that's not the way it is. Things are never nowhere the same. That's not the way it is. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Clan Killer 187 for the $2 donation. He said 2 capital gain, Pookie and Tyrone dropping jewels. I guess that's Pookie. I guess you Tyrone, bro.
I don't know who's who, but I mean, shit.
I'm either one, man. I'm whatever you say. I'm either one, man, because we just trying to drop some real shit. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's not politically corrected, but it's still the truth. And you know how it is when it comes to the truth. 2 things. One,
truth is what it is.
And also for the rest,
you can't handle the truth.
I get it. Shout out to you, my brother. I just put the link in the description box. Anybody want to comment, join up, because at 2 hours and 30 mark, or maybe less, I got to get back on the couch. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be on too long. Truth is what it is.
True indeed.
But yeah, this is also, again, for Ramil, please subscribe to his channel if you not already subscribed. Like I say, man, once again, it ain't about taking up the camera saying, it's about what's right. And you heard what he was saying when they was talking about him and his jet. So why you had a dream about getting you a $65 million jet? Why we can't have a dream of trying to change the women's mindset or a man's mindset? But I know what it is. Get your shine, notoriety, get them to flock to you, and you the better man. That's what Umar tried. I'm the better one to get educated and talked about. And when he talked all this shit about Kevin, at the end, he was like, I got a book that's going to help you women learn this and learn that. I knew it. I knew it. Money grab. Even though he had issues and still got issues from his baby mama Tess, who alienate him from seeing his daughter, and he got to sit on the couch with at his baby mama Ted's mama house. You can't make this shit up. Anybody want us to come in before we, get off here? Anybody want to do last minute donations to the collection plate? You're more than welcome. We definitely had to cook, and this was a great dialogue. I tell you that. Pastor Manny said it. Hell, Reverend X said it, and Pastor Ramil said it, and even Judge Palmer said it. You know, my thing is when it comes,
definitely good ass conversation.
No, definitely, and this is why I say people should stay in their lane. Stick to doing what you do, because when you cross over to somebody else's lane that you don't know about, you assuming or you just trying to go along to get along, it end up a bad ending for you. Will be a bad ending. Just like Trey Day. He came on here and say, well, y'all, you contradicting because y'all band together to go say, no, bitch, I don't do that. I said, and then the sad part about I said this in the beginning of the show. Maybe he didn't come on in the beginning. I don't come to no grown man's defense. Especially a grown man on social media. Come on, man. No. I talk about what's right and what you need to do. You need to learn from this. Don't come over here with that jive. You know how what's that old saying? Throwing rocks at a glass house and all that stuff. Don't throw rocks when you got a glass house. I mean, it's the same thing. Just stay in your lane, fam. I can't talk about fixing cars if I never even dealt with a car. It just don't make no sense. I know about the couch. I don't know about a car. I ride couch. Stick to couches. You know, I want to give a shout out to DMW247 TV, $3 donation. He said to the couch fund. I appreciate you, my brother. And I want to give a shout out to Leon's son, 100 for the $5 donation. I appreciate you, bro, my brother. You know, y'all more than welcome to join the panel. If y'all got anything to say, y'all want to confess, you want to, you know, you want to get your mind clear and ordained, you definitely could talk to the two, Spiritual Tyrone and Pookie. We got you. Yes.
No, we might have completed this one, man. I mean, sometimes it ain't, you know what I'm saying? You might have you kind of dissected this joint kind of, you know, surgically, you know.
Yeah, you know what? I will say that because usually somebody be coming on, someone ain't get in. So that's all good.
When they don't come in like that, that means you completed the
you're right, 100%. So, you know, I just want to I always give opportunity and shit. I will say this was a great dialogue. You know what I'm saying? I definitely just wanted to put out the truth. I definitely wanted to have my brother Ramil on here, Mr. Pump and Dump, just being jazzy. And, you know, that's cool. Just being jazzy. How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing good. What's your thoughts?
Great. I think that they should get rid of the church.
Uh-oh. She had to mute. Yeah, hello. Jazz, you there? Hey, we didn't hear you. We heard the baby crying. You muted. What you say?
Terry, I think they should get rid of the church so he don't like make too much money or no money since he's not being genuine and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. I agree to the fullest. I mean, I'm just for the righteous preachers. I'm not for these fake cheat preachers trying to get handouts and have no results to help the community and also even help the congregation. So I don't know, little Fred. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
Me either. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm just chilling and relaxing. But yeah, this is a good show. You always do a good show.
Okay, I appreciate it. I didn't know you was on here. So it's good to know that you watch because some people, I know everybody don't comment because, you know, some people just able to listen. So I appreciate it because I saw Just Been Dad. I think I never seen you before, but it's good to know that you watch the show. Okay.
Yeah, I can't end the thing because I don't know what happened. I don't know how it works, the YouTube thing. I mean, you guys are experts on it. I ain't gotten there yet, but I can't chat anymore in the thing. You know, it's not visible.
Oh, okay. No, I understand.
But I said that's okay. Not that bad. So, no. be on the YouTube and stuff.
Okay, well, I definitely appreciate you tuning in, and you definitely continue to support the page and watch the page, and you can jump on whenever you see fit.
Thanks.
All right, now.
So, holler at you guys later.
All right, now. Have a good one.
Later.
All right, now. Want to give a shout out to Boo Talbert for the $4.99 donation. He said, "Thanks for shining a light on these cockroaches of the community." And Elder told me you could be so heavily bond that you are not earthly good. 100% facts.
The internet, man. My bad.
Nah, man, I understood. Hey, man, I already know there's gonna be some sideline hate shit going on. Don't worry about it. We at the end anyway.
No, they gonna get a phone call. Xfinity getting a call after this, man. They
You know, yeah, you got Xfinity, yeah, because they should not be fucking up. Ain't no rain nut going on. JB, what's good, bro? Jab.
Man, what's good with it, fellas?
Man, you know me.
Am I coming in good?
Oh, very good.
Am I coming in good, man?
Now you is. What's going on?
Am I coming in good?
Nah,
hey, man, you know what, man? Like I. You say what?
Nah, I say you kind of going in and out. You might have to log off and come back on.
Okay, I'm gonna log out and come back on.
All right. Because yeah, he was going good at first. Brother Truth, what's going on, brother?
What's poppin', man? What's happening? What's good? What's good?
Yes, sir.
Man, I gotta give you some pushback, Mr. Palmer, man. Like real talk. You know. And I agree with everything you say, just about, man.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I can't fuck with you on is you calling yourself a dumb nigga. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, straight up, dog. I ain't with that self-deprecation talk, man. Calling yourself dumb, dog. You ain't no dumb nigga, man. You building a platform, dog. You got a lot of sense, man. Every time you do that shit, man, I be like, it kind of cringy, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what?
You far from dumb, man. Straight up.
I appreciate you saying that, brother. The stuff that you hear me say is what's been told to me, and I tell people all the time, I own up to everything you say. Am I really a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove? Not at all. My dad left. My dad did not get a high school education. He did not graduate high school, so he definitely didn't go to college. But he was smart.
Nigga, like real talk though, most of the niggas that graduate and go to college be stupid as fuck.
And that's right, 100%. But let me tell you how smart my daddy was. My father was in Blytheville, Arkansas, and the reason why he left at 15, he asked my grandmother for I think $10 something. He took the Greyhound flew and drove and went to Chicago and lived in Chicago ever since. Went to the military and so on. But what I'm saying is, I can't have a dumb father when he realized he didn't want to pick no cotton no more. And he decided to just get some money from grandma and go about his business in Chicago where his other brothers and sisters were. So, no, I'm not a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove. I'm not running from child support. I'm not doing none of these things, but that's what people say. And I say, well, okay, I'm a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove. I run for child support. I sleep on the couch. I ain't worth shit. I ain't got shit. And I own up to everything you say. I'm a deadbeat. But let's talk about you and what you do. Okay, kids, you're dumb as fuck. You got degrees, make six figures. You still ain't worth a shit. You single mother that you chose. You alienate. You do all this shit. So I own up to what I say.
I got you.
And I want you to own up to what you do and what you say.
I got you. Certified, man. I get it, man. It's part of the whole. It's part of the whole gimmick or whatever, man. But you know what I'm saying. I just for one, as a brother that is about building, man. It takes a lot of intellect. It takes a lot of smarts to actually build a business, especially be out here and could create products and create a brand. You got to put a lot of thought into the shit, bro. You know what I mean? But I understand. I understand where you're coming from with it now. You know what I mean? It comes with the whole fuck child support package, man.
Yeah, and you know what? It ain't even just fuck child support, man. It's more now. I mean, it's fuck child support. Now I'm more about changing the laws in our mind, brother. And as you try to better yourself and you try to put the bullshit you done to the side, people will come attack you like Creflo. They will say, you this, you that, the past come back and all that shit. You low life, you were never this, you were never that. And it could be lies, it could be true. But they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you grow. But when you talk about what they did, now all of a sudden they turn their head, they know what you're talking about, and you just hating and shit like that. So that's why I say I'm whatever you say I am. But you still can't call me a liar. You still can't prove my talking points to be wrong. You can't prove the shit that I post on here. You can't tell me that this person who admit that she's a piece of shit, you can't say that she's a god and a queen and here's a crown. So that's all. But I understand what you're saying. So no, I am not a dumb nigga off Cottage Grove, but I am a man from Cottage Grove.
Yeah, already, man. Hey, so long as the motherfucking that beautiful lie blossoms flowers, my nigga, women are gonna continue to buy it, dog.
Oh yeah.
Straight up. Like that's 110%, dog. Like the thing is, man, they so this generation in particular is so used to smelling their own farts.
Yeah.
And think they smell. They've been kind into believing that they fart smell like Febreze.
And you know,
and here you come along trying to, you know what I'm saying? And here KS, here Ramil, you know, here's the whole right side of the manosphere come along and say, bitch, you might want to think again, bitch. You got shit on your nose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
But that beautiful lie though, man, that beautiful lie is gonna sell every time, my nigga.
And that's why I say integrity is my biggest thing. That's why I don't have 100,000 followers quick like that, because I'm not finna patty cake and say a baby mama Terrace is a queen, a baby mama Terrace is a good worshiper, a baby mama Terrace is someone you should definitely work and try to marry and have kids with. So I'm not finna lose my integrity to sell out to get money, notoriety, and a big ass jet. I'm not finna do those things. I'm not gonna go along to get along. I'd rather have, like I said, I'd rather have them 10 killers than 100 soldiers.
But that slow grind is always gonna last in the long run, man.
That slow grind is the best fucking.
Exactly.
No, it might take a while to get off the ground, but
yeah,
that's building that organic joint, bro. It never failed, bro. Just take the time, and if everybody else listening, trying to do this, build a brand, whatever the case. The slow grind is way better than the quick gimmick. And then come in and out, like, bro, that slow grind can't beat it, man.
Nah, bro. Straight up, man. Hey, thanks for having me on, man. I just want to come in and chime in, man.
I appreciate you, brother. True. Actually, I appreciate the words of encouragement, because even if I really did felt that way, I don't know more.
Amen. Hey, have a good one, bro.
Yes, sir. You too. Be safe.
You too. Hey, you too, man. Hey, Ramil, man. This is a message to both of y'all, my nigga. When that remix coming out, my nigga, y'all gotta get that remix out, man. The streets need that heat, man.
Yeah, we gotta get on
straight
that,
up.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we
sir.
got the mega remix, bro. We got the mega remix.
We gonna talk.
Yeah, man. You gotta add a little extra funk to that shit too, man. Get some hoes for the next video, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, no, I had bitches and the director had bitches the same day they flaked.
That's
mine and the director.
Oh man, that's
same day. I was like, man, we don't need this bitch. I'm gonna just send you because I got plenty of bitches I don't fuck anyways. I'm gonna just put these hoes on the fucking video because motherfucking man, can't schedule nothing with these hoes, man.
That's the thing is, dog, y'all ain't offer them the 3-piece and biscuit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta offer them the biscuit in there too, and maybe add in next time. Add in the red beans and rice. Them hoes going.
100%.
Oh man,
when they keep the views go up and up, they're gonna really be talking about some.
Once they see this video, they're gonna want to come to the next one. I ain't got time for that shit.
Don't even matter, man. Shout out to bro, Truth. I want to give a shout out to Doja Baby or Doja Boy, not baby. Doja Boy. That's what it is. Doja Boy. See, Cottage Grove can read. Doja Boy. $1.99 donation. The Truth make us bad guys. The Truth make us the bad guy. Super villains, salute. Yeah, salute to the villains. That's why I love Killmonger. He was much better than Black Panther. Want to give a shout out to the Bell 5000 for the $2 donation. There's no accountability for women in church. Yeah, for most of them, no accountability. Shout out to you, my brother. JB came back in the building. What's up, JB? What's good?
Hey, man, I just want to make sure you can hear me better now, man.
Much better.
All right, man. Good, man. You know, I sent my super chat in, and I really want to put the emphasis on the power of influence. And the most influenced person on this earth is the woman. And it seems to be more like it seems to be the black woman is the most influenced individual on this earth. And unfortunately, when you have someone spreading a message that that will give them the outcome that they desire, that tends to shake up individuals that want to keep them in the place that they have to be in for another person to thrive. That's the unfortunate tale that I see from this whole Creflo Dollar situation. He knows that his congregation has a bunch of women in there that want the outcome that they see in him and his wife. So unfortunately, he cannot give them or provide them with the strategy to get them the outcome that they desire. So they go to other sources, i.e. Kevin Samuels and other men, because it's not just Kevin Samuels. There's other men out here that are spreading the message of truth that they buy into. And that comes with when it comes to leadership, the law of buy-in is very important when it comes to being a leader out here in today's society. These women are coming into his platform and they're buying in to the message that he is providing them to get them the outcome that they want. And what does that do? That shakes up the foundation, the foundation that Creflo Dollar and other pastors have laid out for these women, which is fear that keeps them pockets full in those churches. And on top of that, I think one of you brothers said that is that when you have single, let me say this. Single women want to be single. They want to be when he said something like I can do bad all by myself, and then women started clapping. Look, they want the pastor's protection, but they just want to be covered. That's all. They want to be covered. They want to go out and do exactly what they want to do, but they just want to be.
I had to cut you out because before you continue on, that's the feminist movement. That's the new feminist. They want to be able to have a safe haven to go to if they fuck up, get caught up some shit.
Exactly.
They're not about equality and all that shit. They're about having somebody to run to, which is these sympathy forces. That's always gonna come to these bitches' defense. Give them crowns that don't deserve it. These the Al Karens, Al Queens, Al Senoritas. That right there, exactly what I'm talking about. Continue, brother.
Exactly. And if pastors like Creflo Dollar can provide words that covers them, then the women in return will contribute to whatever he desires. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keeps the cycle going. Do they get the outcome that they want? Yes and no. See, because the pastor gets the outcome of getting what he needs, which is those to buy into his message, those to buy into his desires, and the women get the covering and they contribute to the pastor.
Exactly.
So it's an unfortunate spell that individuals like Kevin Samuels is trying to break. You know what I'm saying? Because one of the things that y'all said is that men can, a man does not want another man in his house influencing his woman.
Facts.
That's a big no.
Right.
And as a man that was married, that's one of the things that will not happen. As a man, you look up to me. I am your influence. It's like the God in me allows me to move this whole family forward. Wow. So if you're looking towards another man for influence, that's going to cause destruction. And the women in his house is influenced by another man. And can't no man influence these women, my women's in my house. All them women, his message was on the message of reckless eyeballing. That's all it was. That was a reckless eyeballing message to you women to let you know if you get out of pocket one more time, I'm gonna pull out this spiritual blade and I'm gonna cut somebody up in here. So that's all that was.
Man, 100%. I want to give a shout out to 411. The pastors are teaching paganism to the black women because she is easy to influence. Mr. Palmer, I sent you a Cash App, BGN27. What's your Cash App name? Oh, wait, it might be. Is this you, bro? I want to give a shout out to Ledge010 for the $10 donation. Religion is used to control the weak-minded. They got to be you. $10 cash app from Leon. If that's you, please let me know. Shout out to you for the $10 cash app. If that's not you, please let me know. You can't make this shit up. That's a fact right there.
Hey, but Mr. Palmer, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the stream and get back into the show. But I do want to say this, man. I don't know if y'all played that video or Pump and Dump or whatnot, man, or where I can watch that video, man, or listen to the song, because I definitely want to listen to the song and check that out.
I'm glad you say that. Stay on. Stay on. Don't leave yet. You'll be able to check it out.
on YouTube?
Oh, you're gonna check it out on here. That's gonna be
okay.
When I ride out, that's what I'm gonna play the video. Don't say no more.
Okay.
And
fellas.
Yeah, just stay on.
Man, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep spreading the message. And I appreciate you allowing me to participate in the show. And keep doing what you're doing, man.
Always, brother. I appreciate you to the full as always. JAB. Shout out to Jab in this motherfucker. We got my brother Leon's son up in here. Then I'm gonna let Israel speak, and then we going out of here. Leon's son, what's up, brother?
Oh, I forgot I was on mute. All right. I kind of want to speak on something when it comes onto the church. Kind of like what Ramil was saying, how he remembered what the church was from what it is now. Like for me, I came from like a blue uniform type of church where even now they still preach that men are the head of the household.
Right.
And that is kind of what I live. I kind of basically live my life on. Because even in the Bible, like I understand Ramil said, yeah, Proverbs is actually one of the perfect Bible chapters to read. But also, like for me, my recommendation to Ramil is like, yeah, don't throw away the Bible itself. Like, I understand what religion or what these people are.
I don't read that joint front and back, man. That shit trash.
I agree.
In my opinion,
I agree not to throw it away. I agree.
All right, man.
I agree. But go ahead, bro. I agree with you saying.
Yeah. But I don't know. To me, when it comes to the Bible, it is a good way to see where the world is going. Mm-hmm. It's like especially like just especially what is going on now, because like the Bible did speak on it. Like yeah, some of what's going on now, it didn't say word to word because some of these new words was never around back then. Sometimes it does seem like, oh yeah, the Bible is talking nonsense because they're trying to describe something that like words that has not been yet created for now. Because like even in the Bible, as we see, it spoke about like birds made out of metal, which as we know is airplane. So like,
how do you know it's airplanes, man? What are you talking about, man? I mean, it's interpretation. The Bible is supposed to be interpreted, and everybody interprets it differently, man. You know what I mean? So that's your interpretation of when they talking about it's a bird in the sky. You know what I mean? Is that fair to say? That's your interpretation? Because none of us was there.
No, yeah, I understand. Like I said, I understand what you're saying. Like for me, I'm not.
Let me say, I don't really why I'm so adamant because the black people have been when black people were enslaved and whatnot. One of the main weapons they used was that Bible.
Slave
ship was called Jesus. Jesus was the name of slaves, so they used the Bible to put, to psychologically. I mean, it's our fault, you know what I'm saying? But
yes, it is.
That was a tool they used to psychologically, get into the heads of blacks. So I just, because religion is so strong. And then you got the Council of Nicaea, which a lot of the, it's a whole other conversation. You want to get into this joint, man.
No, I agree with you on those points where, yes, in slavery time, they did use the Bible to basically, especially certain verses within the Bible talking about master and servants, to basically keep the slaves in life, saying, hey, we white people are the masters while you guys are the servants. And if you run away from your master, you will upset God. So that I do, like, I know the whole history within it. So I know for me, when I like, because a lot of stuff have happened to me in my life that like you can't really explain on a scientific basis. And then like, yeah, I've looked at Buddhism, I've looked at Hindu, I've looked at the other religion, especially for me, like I'm part Indian, so I've seen that side. Like I already have like an Indian god or whatever that I'm supposed to be a part of, but I don't know. Yeah, you're right. This is a whole different conversation to have. But when it comes on to like this pastor though, like I don't know. Like he seems like, to me, he seems like the person that you see on the corner that's trying to sell you like these movies, trying to say, oh yo, you can't get this nowhere, you can't get this nowhere, you have to listen to me, you can only get this from this one spot, like how they have the old thing. But it's crazy how like people will just sit down and just listen to these pastors, especially these TV pastors, without really going through the source and then basically like make a decision for themselves. Because like for me, I saw what the church was kind of like how Ramil childhood was, where it is a community. It like the church was the first community center before community centers were here. The church usually, like Ramil's right, like the church usually sponsor you to go to colleges and stuff, but now they want you to sponsor them to buy like the whole G. I forgot what the jet was that he wanted.
Yeah, he got the jets, but I mean, so it is what I'm not knocking that. You get whatever if they want to pay for it. I ain't mad. That's
no, I'm not.
I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying it ain't.
I'm not mad what he did, because even in the Bible it said so. Like the pastor should get paid 10% of what the congregation is, but 10% is not just monetary value. 10% is whatever you have.
Right.
10% worth of that. But
okay.
I don't know. To me, it's just a crazy thing. Like this whole story, this whole everything there was kind of crazy. Like everybody else already hit on my points, so that's why I'm just like, ugh.
No doubt. No doubt, brother. I appreciate when you come on, you support the page. I appreciate it to the fullest. You know, we already know that it's different faiths, different beliefs, different political parties, if that, white, black, Mexican up in here. And I had a dude comment to me from India. And I told y'all, when it comes to India, it's just as bad out there as it is here. So, I mean, this is, like I said, when it comes to situations, it's a worldwide pandemic, but we as black men have the biggest problem. We have the worst. But this situation, when it comes to child support and the society and shit, it's all men. So now I appreciate to the fullest, fam. To the fullest. Thank you. Yizra, you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You outside, ain't you? You out there in Cincinnati?
I'm about to, I was driving, but I'm parking right now. I didn't turn in the. Soon as he called me, I'm gonna turn on the right. I'm gonna turn on the street and park real quick. But what's up though? I did want. Yeah, man. I did want to say, man. When it come down to this Creflo Dollar situation, man. Creflo Dollar, man. Them is the worst type of people in the world. I mean, because really. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even in my congregation, they're scared of the women. You will never hear them say, "Let that man see his son." You will not find that anywhere in any, not even in Israelites' congregation, because they scared of these women, man. They're not trying to lose their money, man. I didn't got into it with we call them mores in the Israelite community. I don't go by the New Testament. You know, that's why a lot of people, talking crap about it. I don't go by the New Testament at all. We Old Testament only, but. Even in our congregation, we got, the ministers that come at us telling us, I was a man. I took care of my responsibility. I didn't let nobody, man, I didn't have this motherfucker, my moral. I didn't let nobody take away my responsibility. Like, let them take away? Like, nigga, if your wife divorced you, nigga, you will be in the same situation. Nigga, why you act like you exempt from motherfuckers? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, they always want to get on the man.
That's what I mean by, they want to keep them women in the congregation because that's their benefit. That's their money grab, man. I'm telling you, man, and they will go, them the simple force I speak on, they're not going to go against the code because it's a benefit that they will lose if they run away and go somewhere else. I'll be damned. Go ahead, brother.
But I remember earlier, it is a scripture that says that, you're supposed to go to your brother and did not discover a secret upon another. That's what it said. If you type that in,
I heard that.
Don't discover a secret upon another. Meaning, yeah, you are supposed to go to your brother first and talk to him before you go ahead and start slandering somebody and backbiting somebody. And as I say, that's all it is slander. All it is slander, and it's like, you know what I mean? But really, truth be told, though, it's like we got two different types of slick talkers. You know what I'm saying? And they going against each other. I don't want to go at Mr. Kevin Samuel like that, but these motherfuckers, for real, it kind of remind me of Jerome. I ain't never seen that one and Martin with Jerome. I say Jerome in the house. And then he had the motherfucker, he had the other little, you know what I'm saying, little slick talking motherfuckers. And that's how I see it. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's nothing but hating, you know what I mean? And it's not gonna change. No. Listen, the church don't change no woman. Ain't no woman ever said, listen, I'm gonna submit to my husband, I'm gonna do right because I'm in this Christian church. And in fact, Christian churches have way more women than men because men see it. Men, these motherfuckers, these ministers appealing, they be appealing to these women emotions, and then they play the music. That music get to him and get the move. Oh, and he gonna save you, and oh, he love you. And you know these women get all into the emotional shit, but man, we're not really on that. You know what I'm saying? So you can see it. You can see it clearly in the church. You know what I mean? This motherfucker is the number one simping force. He's the number one motherfucking what they call it? Here I come to take the bed. That's the number one because it's like okay, they don't need no man. All they need is the minister. Hey, on everything. That's exactly what it is. Cause I didn't dealt with a woman who was infatuated with her minister. She didn't give a fuck what I was talking about. She wanted to tell you what that nigga. In fact, I'm pretty sure she wanted the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever I was talking about when I came to the house, she didn't want to hear it. She wanted to hear what he had to say. So and it's the same thing with Kevin Samuels.
But she probably already did give up that pussy. If she's so invested into what he's talking about, she probably already fucked.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, truth be told, it's just jealousy. Because he's talking about, how you gonna talk to somebody who dog you all the time? Motherfucker, if you a minister of the Almighty, you supposed to tell people their sins, and they're not supposed to like it. The Almighty said your word would be like fire, and these people would be like the wood, and it'll burn them up. Meaning, if you really telling people that what they doing is wrong, like you're supposed to, then they not supposed to like what you saying. You know what I mean? And that's basically what Kevin Samuels be doing that. Which is better than what Kevin Samuels is better than what the fuck he's doing. Because he telling them smooth words, stuff they want to hear. They want to hear all this little shit that he be saying. But Kevin Samuels don't do that. And he mad because they want to go and listen to what he got to say instead of what, you know, the smooth words the minister got to say. Because they know that what Kevin Samuels got to say is abrasive, but it's for their good. Compared to him, he just telling them smooth words that they want to hear. You know what I mean? So I mean that's how I see about the situation, man. It's just a bunch of jealousy. That's all it is, a bunch of jealousy. They listening to him instead of me. It's petty. I just want to throw that out there. That's all I want to do. I want to throw that out there.
I appreciate it. You know, that's what I say half them cats are.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Yeah. Appreciate you, user, as always, man. Hey, brother Ramil.
Yeah, sir.
This is a good ass dialogue. Hey, I get it. This was a good congregation. We're gonna definitely keep this going. We might have to call it once a week, maybe. Let me see. Collection Play Fridays. Who knows? I think that's
we can do that, bro. I'm with it. Yeah.
I think we could do a Collection Play Friday. It could be any day of the week because it ain't always gonna be Fridays, but we could call it Collection Play day we do this shit.
Nice.
and yeah, we talking about this Pump It Up, y'all. We definitely I'm gonna play the video on here. It's on both our pages. Definitely share and definitely put it out there. This shit's real. Just want to let y'all know. It's not about, like, a lot of people are against Christianity, a lot of people against Islam, stuff like that. It's about going at the wrong, the wicked, the false prophets. You got the right to be any faith that you want to be. And like I say, we got to get ourselves in order mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, and financially. And I'm still working on the spiritual aspect. So, you know, the choice is yours. But at the same time, if you're going to have a messenger to teach you, make sure he's real to the fullest and he's not to go along, get along. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care what it's about. And if he's going to lose some congregation of women because you telling them that they need to know who to follow and who's the man of the house, then so be it. That's why I want to give a shout out to people like Pastor Gino. You know what I'm saying? Hey, truth is the truth, and truth is what it is. So Yeah. Oh, we got my boy Yoga. He out there. Look, Yoga out here in the DI, man. You know what I mean? He out here in the DI. But like I say, you got these false prophets, man, and they got to be called out. So they want to come over here and try to knock somebody down. Go ahead, Yoga. Before we get on out of here, Pastor Gino, shout out to him. Before we get out of here, what's up, bro?
I just want to give you fellas shouts out to a clean video, a very clean video, and very very well put together direction of the video and the song and the collaboration between the two brothers. I like to say, I want to go ahead and give y'all the award. I'm starting a new category for the Black Manosphere or the testosterone universe. I'm giving y'all brothers the first award, #1 collabo for Red Pill content in the hip hop category. So right now we got 2001. Nominate brother Ramil and brother Mr. Palmer, LUCK Child Support, #1 collaboration in the Red Pill community as far as the hip hop collab content. O'Shea, go ahead and get the category together. Let's go ahead, and then we're gonna have more collabos in that. So these brothers just go ahead and start a new lane. So we got Red Pill hip hop content. Brother Dennis Sperling has been dropping some things, and some more brothers out here. But I'm giving the #1 collabo award from Yoga to Mr. Palmer and Ramil. We pump it up and them. Pump it up and them.
I'm glad you said it, because we finna play the video right now, and then we finna get the fuck out of here. I'm finna get back on the couch. Shout out to Noble, he tuned in. Shout out to Charlie Hustle, man, and everybody that tuned in today. Just had to tell the truth and cook. Shout out Dennis Sperling. I was on this show, I believe, yesterday. We out here just doing the Lord's work. And yes, we are network. We are doing the duo, and we doing a lot of things. We open up a whole nother door, paving the way. They don't know. And before we go, I want to give a shout out to the 4th dislike. Simple as this, coming from Reverend X. Where's that thing at? Shout out to you for the 4th dislike. Yes, I appreciate it to the fullest. You know, Yoga as always, I appreciate you, brother. We definitely gonna be tuned in. We gotta definitely be up for the conference for next year, and we're gonna make shit happen. Say no more.
Hey, yeah. So, you see, you finna play the video.
I'm gonna play the video, and then that's it.
Okay. When you after the video, don't.
I already know. We're gonna talk afterwards. All right, Yoga. I think he froze.
All right.
Oh, okay, Yoga there. All right, Yoga, we finna go and play this video right now. And
drop that fire. Drop that fire.
Oh yeah, no doubt. All right, I'm gonna put y'all on the back. You know what I'm saying? Israel put you in the back. You know what I mean? What I wanted to say though, we appreciate y'all tuning in for Collective Play Friday. And, you know, come with the truth. Like I said, Kevin Samuels, a grown-ass man. It's about speaking the truth. What's right is right, wrong is wrong. Y'all saw it for yourself. You heard it for yourself. You know, you make your own decision. As far as religion, faith, you have the right to choose whatever congregation you want to do, whether it's Islam, whether it's Israelite, whether it's Christianity, whether it's Jehovah, whatever you want to do is your choosing. I ain't here to tell you who to join, who not join. It's like I don't tell y'all who to watch and who not to watch. It's a choice. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunate that a lot of these big wigs get mad when they see somebody else come up to the same level or not above, and they pocket watching and worry about losing their shine, but they sure don't worry about losing their fucking integrity. You can't make this shit up. You know, so again, we appreciate y'all. We got over 300 likes, and we had quite a few people in here, and it is what it is. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and play this video, and then, you know, outro with the Baby Mama Tears. And people been asking about when I'm gonna come out with the Baby Mama Tears video. Soon, very soon. Don't even worry about it. Matter of fact, I'm having another YouTube. It's gonna be called Mr. Palmer Show, and that's where you're gonna see videos, skits, music videos, and so on. I'm doing that. It'll be uploaded tomorrow, and the first video what you will see is actually the skit that me and Ramil did. Ramil, you remember that skit?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first video you're gonna see tomorrow. It's gonna be up there tomorrow. If not tomorrow, well, tomorrow.
You got the channel set up, or
I'm gonna set it up today. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna keep cooking and doing what we do. Like I said, my goal is not just to be behind the computer I run for child support. I'm from Cottage Grove. I want to be out in the streets. So appreciate y'all to the fullest. So without further ado, y'all definitely need to check it. If y'all seen it, you can watch it again. Let me set this up right now. Set up right now. And we better get the fuck out of here. I'm Mr. Palmer. This conversation is over.
Hey, bro, you got the video MP? You playing it off YouTube?
Yeah.
You know you can play the video directly if you hit share and then go to video file. It don't matter. I'm just saying, maybe for future reference. Or
I didn't know. I'm glad you told me. I didn't know, bro. You know,
you see at the bottom what they share.
Yeah, I'm sharing it from my video from another video. That's basically I got it. I'm on the YouTube.
Okay, well, just for future, I'll tell you, you at the share at the bottom, you can actually make the video played actually in the StreamYard, so the sound would be there.
For real?
Yeah,
oh, you got some of that,
look at the bottom of the screen. Look at the bottom of the StreamYard. You see where it says share?
Let me see, bottom of the screen, y'all. Yeah, share.
You click that?
Yeah.
Go to video file.
Oh.
And you can just play it because the sound will be better when it actually plays to the StreamYard. Not, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be putting the YouTube videos up and I don't really get a good sound. So I just put the video, let StreamYard play the video directly.
I see. Hold on, let me get to it. I didn't know. Yeah. Thank you. Let me get bullshit. So I can delete this.
Yeah, let them hear the whole thing. You know, let hit the full.
Hold on. Let me yeah, thank you. Cottage Grove. Oh, yeah, let me delete that. Good. Thank you for telling me. Everybody continue to stay with the light. Please share this video. Put it out there. Take clips, tag, and everything. As you know what to do. Put this motherfucker up. Oh, man, that's what's up. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, baby mama terrorist.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And salute to all y'all, man. Thanks for coming through, y'all.
Yeah. Let them know how to subscribe.
Oh yeah. Hey, y'all go subscribe to my channel. I forgot. Shit. Y'all go subscribe to the channel, man. Let me put that down there while he getting that ready. I forgot to promote. Hey, so yeah, y'all go subscribe to the channel, man.
Man, I told your ass child support. Hold on. Actually, Game of Last Matter, put it right here, bro.
Oh, okay.
No, we've been posted, bro. You ain't got to worry about that.
My bad.
You know what I'm saying? We got you, but I'm talking about let them know about the TikTok you got. Now you got TikTok.
Oh, well, I ain't did nothing to it yet, man. I want to at least wait till you know what I'm saying.
Oh, well, we already know that Creflo is guilty. We already know that. We don't need to. That's why I ain't do the guilty, because we just talking to dialogue. The video more important. Yes, he's guilty. Life in prison. You know what I'm saying? Simpery. Why he in jail? You know.
No sunshine. Ain't no sunshine. Anytime.
Nothing else to be said. Check out this motherfucking video, y'all. Let's get it. I told your ass child support. Child support. Man, I ain't trying to hit nothing that you need. I told you, child support. I pay child support every month. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. Child support. Hey, man, if it's that bad, man, I told you. Walmart is always high. I ain't trying to hit all that shit, man. I'm ready to fuck up with that. Shit.
Hey, yo, man, what you doing over there?
Hey, you know me, man, just, sitting on the couch. Well, now I'm on the bench, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you ain't saying nothing before the word. I gotta go, bitch. Oh, shit. Hey, man. Shit, you know what I do for a living.
Get it, man. I know, man, but we're gonna pump it down today.
Damn right. Goddamn it, fuck this shit. Pump it dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these bitches. Yep. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Yep. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes.
Yo. Hit the bitch once, don't call her back. Hit the bitch once, now I'm falling back. She going to my phone, I tell her I ain't home. I ain't tryna tell her that the hair was whack. Bitch get mad, I fuck around, get smacked. I ain't really tryna go through all that. You say you want the truth, but I know that's cat, bitch. I'm an OG, don't fall for the trap. Talk me back, you get dropped. Raise the voice, the bitch block. Think you the only baddie out here that shooting shots, bitch stop. I ain't like these simp niggas that open doors and wanna hold your hand. I'ma be the side dude inside you, see back to your man. Hoes say that I'm toxic. Nah, bitch, these niggas lost it. Lame niggas gassing up your head. I don't like pics, you get dick instead. Got head while smoking on the end though. Then put the bitch in the friend zone. So many hoes can't worry about one. So I pumping dumb hoes, yeah, one of done hoes, yeah.
Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. I don't give a fuck about nan, bitch. These simps are the ones you can control. Simping forces, son husbands, blue pill and sideline haters. You wanna talk, I'll see you later. I don't wear a cape, so I can't save ya or date ya. So what's going on? I'm coming to your home looking for some dome. You don't get down like that with the fuck you rat, then trip, bitch, I'm staying home. But here's the kicker, she wanna ask for dough like I'm one of them niggas. I ain't got shit. Walmart's always hiring hoes, so you better find your ass some business. I ain't got time for that fuckery. I don't play games, I stay sucker free. I'm Mr. Palmer, better recognize me. I know you get down, you belong to the streets. Stop playing games, holler celibate. Saying your body count is irrelevant. Man, you were just an embarrassment. Another pump and dump, baby mama Terry. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Pump and dumping these bitches. Pump and dumping these hoes. Pump and dumping these bitches. You know how the shit goes. Captain Cisco say he gonna send the Creflo $1. You more than welcome. Tell him to email me. He could talk. We could talk behind the scene if you want to talk. I doubt if he would, but he can. Not a problem at all. So hope everybody enjoyed it. And even the ones disagree, like I say, you can email, hit me up. We could definitely talk in dialogue with some sense. Not a problem at all. So I'm Mr. Palmer. Got my brother Ramil. And this conversation is over. Fuck child support. Peace. You know how we do. Baby mama terrorist. BMT.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in coke. It's my baby mama. She be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies, and doing setups. Riding around, try to play the role, Miss Innocent with an evil soul. In public, wearing fake hellos. Behind closed doors, she rock them horns. I moved on, she wanna teach me a lesson. Can't see my kids, man, I'm stressing. Couldn't see my son to give me his present. She got married to teach me a lesson. Telling people she did nothing wrong. Knowing that well since I moved on. Thought that money would keep me home. Hell no, bitch, I'm gone. I don't know what you lost your mind. Try to say my name, but I know your kind. Saying I'm a deadbeat, bitch, you lying. Fighting in court, man, I'm trying to be a father to my kids. She focus on the wrong shit, worrying about another bid instead of us co-parenting. Put my kids in grown folks' business, telling them lies, bitch, you wicked. Split personality, oh yeah, you twisted. Never thought I'd go through this.
It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
Truth is what it is.